in life.
A person's time.
That is correct.
Or so does balls, apparently.
Yeah, they're very important.
I know it's a fantasy because, like, if I'm playing a video game, GTA, and a hot chick comes up to me, I know that's not real life. Can Pokemon get venereal disease? Let's go to an expert.
Where's Badger? She would.
Badger, Badger, can you get AIDS from a Pokemon? I was told I play with my mic too much.
You play with your black thing too.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Soda, 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 I made you out of clay. Soda, 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 why do you sound so gay?
I mean, I don't understand how this game failed. Like, I'm a big fan of the Suicide Squad. I know we talked about this when it came out, and you said it was going to suck. I said it'll be all right, and you win this one.
This whole project started as a college project to build a prosthetic that could be 3D printed and functional. And wow, he went.
Oh, okay.
So, explain what good diarrhea is.
The type of diarrhea that cleans itself coming out.
People around who would be able to do the thing in the world that they're talking about doing. Does it make any sense to anybody? No. Well, then why the heck do you do it? Yeah.
Congratulations, you got Elliot Page.
Like for the boyfriends
He experiences everything that they interact with in the world is going to be completely different.
If one clone said to a transgender clone, "Go f yourself," and he went to another clone and f***ed another clone, would he be technically f himself?
Stand with you.
And apparently, I have a fan in the Pacific Northwest. She's a hairdresser and she's crazy hot. Today is the last day you can get your Whoa Dude t-shirt.
The only time you can have soda sitting on your titty.
Wow.
What? You don't want to play with hot sauces again, Penguin?
I'm doing
I think she was playing with hot nuts.
Nobody knows what their origin race is.
Like Uber drivers.
Yeah, they're
highly reflective boobies.
Damn.
Oh, good lord.
Because people can't figure out that it's a fantasy. I know it's a fantasy because, like, if I'm playing a video game like GTA and a hot chick comes up to me, I know that's not real life.
Putting hot sauce on my grits.
Do you do that?
I do that.
What the fuck?
It's like a white guy trying to be like a black dude, but not reading the entire manual.
I'm not.
I'm so sick of being fat. Gross.
Trust me, I understand the pain.
But you're not fat and gross. You're handsome.
He likes
this Steam group.
I made a baby.
Was it a tube sock baby?
It was my Aaron Judge sock.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Captain Canuck.
Kazoo came in last night, you know, a little tipsy as usual, and he's like, I got the #1 issue of Captain Canuck. How much is it worth? I looked it up. It's like maybe $20. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I was like, yeah, because it's Canadian. Nobody gives a fuck.
Whoopi Goldberg's profession is what? I mean, Jabba the Hutt's profession is what?
That's messed up.
Look, I'm brave, not an idiot.
That she can't wait to get out of the gaming industry and go back to the
sex work, right?
Sex work.
I'm gonna come.
I had macaroni and lentils. Man, I shit out my large intestine the other day from the lentils I had. Me getting hit with a baseball.
Exactly. 8 times in one game.
Wow, that's your fault. I've heard that allegedly it hurts just as bad, if not worse, but hey.
Whatever. Their pain threshold is higher. They can give birth. You're damn right we are.
Breaking stuff.
We're the host that you've been waiting for. Chief to hero and Soda Pop TV. Yeah. Bagging out. We're the ones you're shouting about. Bringing you the hottest news without a doubt. From internet trends to the games we adore. And all the movie buzz and so much more.
Hey, music off, Soda.
We made it through another week.
Right in the Deadpool's cock.
Barely.
Wow.
And
hello, all you gleaming pieces of humanity in the chat, in our Discord, in our Twitch, in our YouTube, in our Rumble, in our Kick. We love you guys. Thank you so much. We love you for showing up. You can be anywhere on a Friday night getting laid, but you're here with us virgins on a Friday.
Whoa,
well, at least 2/3 of us. We are Lagging Out Live. Wow, Soda must have just got paid. He's giving away all the free
wow, who did I hit?
All the free subs. Yeah, Miss Kimmy is here. Miss Kimmy's back. Everyone's getting Ticker is here, and I hate saying his name because it sounds like a racial slur. So you gotta be careful how you say Ticker's name. Yo, where's my Ticker at? You know, it just sounds weird. Why does it say new Ticker? That's weird. Ticker's not new. But thank you, Soda, for being so generous. He's making so much money with his store.
My brother would get off his ass. Guy went up a couple bucks on our on the rent, and Derek's like, "Fuck that dude!" Like, he's like literally ready to sign the fucking lease. Just fucking.
I don't know. Fizzy,
smack him.
I don't get it. When you're dealing like with business acquisitions and talking to people, you can't be like that.
No, because the dude tried to help us out at the beginning. You know?
A little bit of context for the fans that don't know what's going on. Soda.
Oh yeah, Joe. I'm trying to get a physical location for our store. We have half of one, but we want a full one, and we've been fucking with realtors for like 6 months now, and we finally got one that, yeah, you know, here, man. And he tried to help us, the guy, and the landlord came back, said, "No, I want $4 more." I'm like, "That's fine." Derek's like, "No, that dude promised." I'm like, "He didn't promise you shit." So yeah, right. I'm not happy with it.
Yeah, he's pretty pissed. Yeah, not a good.
Shove my boot up your brother's ass if I could. Because that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I don't know why this is acting really wonky.
The actual place is like $4,100 a month. They're giving it to us for like $3,300, and we won't pay the $4,100 for 5 years.
So, a lot of money off the rent, bro.
Right?
What is he doing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hopefully
man.
He's just in a bad mood, and he'll change his mind when he gets home.
He needs to get laid.
I don't know if that'd be the problem.
Wish he had his mistress still. Oh, did I say that? Shit, I mean,
whoa.
I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The rent is too damn high, not for here.
Rent's too damn high.
And that's split between us and our partner. So when you think about that, it's
your life partner.
That's even better.
All right. Exactly.
Bro,
fucking crazy.
Tell your brother to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Jesus.
I told him.
Right. It's like I gotta bring you know who back.
Shut the fuck up!
Yes.
Right.
So now this is supposed to be red. It looks pink. I don't understand how that's working out there. That's weird.
What looks pink?
It's like pink.
It looks
supposed to be red.
Yeah, it does look pinky.
Yeah, it's weird. I think it's from the purple, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it's really bright on one of my monitors, but all right on the other one.
Yeah, so my monitor for you guys is like straight up the middle there. Gay.
I agree.
Gay. It is Pride Month, so it's okay to be gay.
And that men's mental health or something too.
Yeah, Men's Mental Health Month.
We definitely have a lot of those issues.
And I just want to welcome a Hero DIT guy.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna come.
And he is gamer with a capital GAY. Please welcome Soda.
I put the gay in game.
He puts the gay in gamer, and I'm Chieftain, the talentless hack. At the very top, it looks like I'm in the dark. It looks like for some reason, I don't know why. Everything's running. I have it on whatever. I'm not fucking with it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Did you wash your ass today? All right, let's moving on.
Somebody likes pink, I know, right?
Yeah, it's all pink in the middle. City's so little.
There you go.
As my friend would say. But let's get the legalese out of the way per our lawyers. So let's get this going.
How you doing, Mr. J? Is this for your little stream? Okay. Attention! And that means you in the back.
is intended for mature audiences only. Opinions and views expressed on this live are not necessarily those of Lagging Out Entertainment, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or any of its sponsors or advertisers.
What the fuck?
That means we ain't liable. If you're under 18, get the fuck out.
Whoa, dude.
I wonder where that bee man is.
Killed the beard?
The chin hair special.
No, he just didn't color it all, so you can't see half of it.
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh.
Still there.
I think
it's very light. It's very light. It's blurry. I'm the guy in the middle. Hello. I'm the one in the middle. I know you've been doing a little drinky. So I'm the one in the middle.
Kazoo or me?
Oh, I'd say I'm the one in the middle. There. I'm the one in the middle. There we go.
Oh.
Okay. So moving on. Thank you so much for showing up. We got 11 viewers in Twitch. Thank you so much, guys. We hope we have as many in our Kick and Rumble and everywhere else, YouTube, everywhere else. So we are doing great. We're doing awesome. What about Kick? I bet Opinions and Express are theirs too. Yes, there too. Everywhere in between, Gazoo. Winry's here. Hero's in the chat. That's his long name. That's his government name. Hiro Nagasaki or something. I don't even know how to fucking pronounce that shit.
Nagasaki.
Yeah, Nagasaki. He's gonna nuke everybody with his news tonight. So
yeah, everybody else is blowing each other up, so why not?
Right?
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I can't keep track of this like realistic game of Risk that's going on in the world, but let's talk about something that's more fun, video games and movie shit, and talk about nerdy stuff and just spray that boner repellent all over the place tonight. So here we are. Here's our QR code, which has our link tree and all our cool stuff there.
Here goes Twitch being stupid again and bugging out.
Gay. It's being gay. Very squeaky.
So y'all see that QR code there?
Yep. There you go.
Give us money, please. We love you. Please. Then if you scan that QR code, it'll give us a PayPal tip. We love our fans.
We love you and we love your money.
Give us some fucking money.
Damn, Soda. It's true.
Well, I don't know how I missed Kazoo. Like, I hit people that not even in here. Like, how the fuck does that happen?
Yeah, it's like, how's that happen? Ooh, these people. Oh, here's something cool. I want to show you this. This is I'm going to show. This is mainly for Hero.
It says 35% off.
NRA.
35%
Bottle opener. Pretty sure that's a 338 if it's even real.
No, it's fake. It's a whistle.
Oh.
Wait.
I think. I don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is.
It's a bottle opener.
It was my dad's. I don't know. I found it.
It's a bottle opener.
Oh, that. Yeah, maybe. Bottle opener.
That's exactly what it is.
I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm like, I don't know. I don't drink beer, so I have no fucking clue. I mean, I do. If it's in front of me, I'll drink it. I had this whole conversation today, and like, if there's alcohol in front of me, I'll drink it, but I won't go out looking for it, if that makes sense, unless someone's tipping me. Which just remember in the top there on our crawler, it shows a shot for Chief, limit 4, or a spicy challenge for Hero. But I don't know where my bottle is, so we're just going to do the spicy challenge tonight. I don't know where it went. I look for it. I don't know where it went. I'd like move stuff into the new room, and I don't know where it is. Like, there's shit everywhere. So it's just fucking annoying. It's a 50 cal bottle opener. Thank you so much, Foxy.
That's small for a 50. That's why I said 338.
So we already gave away 5 of them. So are we doing this tonight? Because we already gave away 5.
I don't know.
I think he was doing it just to do it. So I mean, I'd say if he wants to do it again, he can.
All right. Well, I think he spent too much, so we won't do it tonight.
Okay.
So I love the new banner, by the way. So I did a great job on that. That looks really good.
Attention.
Oh, sorry.
The preceding
Wrong
content
one.
is intended for mature audience.
I was gonna say, who did this awesome banner?
It looks really good. Firebird munitions. I might be buying a Berna from you pretty soon. For travels.
My Adobe hasn't worked right since I did it.
Oh wow. You broke his art software.
Fonts. Yeah, you broke my fonts.
You broke my fonts, you bastard.
I was gonna say, did you figure out what was going on with it? Because you said you thought it had something to do with the school one.
Well, it does, but I was on basically tech support with Adobe for about 8 hours, and
still haven't.
Wow.
So I gotta, I guess, fucking try to get like maybe my own account. See if that fixes it, and then I can call the school and just tell them to give me another account or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're hashing out some odds and ends on the website. Got a little tag at the top. Hey, pardon our brass. We're still sweeping. So we're tinkering with the appearances, trying to get it properly presentable. We got everything functioning, and the store works, but there's a couple of odds and ends on the store that's not working correctly. But I'm selling body armor bags. I'm selling burn.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, you want a book bag, Chief? You got a book bag that has this has a chest plate. You just flip it over. And
oh, I've seen those. You're selling those? Oh, that's awesome. Those are pretty cool looking. I like those. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen those before.
Yeah. I'm
gonna put the lagging out logo glowing like Iron Man, just like dun, 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 dun. Oh, like all that like boy shit. And like I know Kimmy's in chat just like doing this shit. She's like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
If she's even paying attention.
Nah, she's sleeping. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
all this
sell
nerd
burnas,
shit.
they're pepper ball guns.
Cool.
Basically the same as pepper spray, just you can hit somebody at 60 feet with it. Or if you're into something a little bit more violent, are
they LA riot approved?
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, they are. Absolutely. Law enforcement buys them all the time. But if you're looking to hit somebody a little bit farther, I do sell non-lethal shotgun shells that go through real pump action shotguns.
Is it less than lethal, or is it? It still can kill somebody, but
less than lethal is the proper response. But
do I get a bell for that?
You do. If you want to hit somebody at 100 feet with that shit, I can sell those too.
Nice, awesome.
So
check that out there. Make sure you write that down. I want one of those burrow guns, but blue and black. I don't know.
I can find you some wraps for them. I don't sell the wraps, but I can find you some.
Fantastic. And how much are the burner ones? That's the standard one. Like $100 or something.
$249 for the lowest, the entry level one.
Yeah, I want one. So if like these fucking idiots come out of I-4, they're gonna fuck around and find out. I want to hit one in it.
Now the latest one they have, it's the size of a compact pistol. It's about the size of your iPhone. It is pricier.
But can you drive down the road shooting it?
And you can you can actually put it in your suitcase, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But the only downside of it is a little bit more pricey.
Yes, CO2 cartridge. Yes.
It does shoot at 400 FPS. That's the muzzle velocity, which is
wow.
Yeah, it's way more than the base.
More than I thought it would be.
However, all of them shoot at a high enough velocity to break vehicle glass if you need to.
All right. So if I'm stuck in my car and I'm going into the water, I'm not going to drown, but alligators are going to kill me. Got it.
Right. Or anacondas or iguanas or whatever the fuck else
drop lizards and shit. We want to send out love to our supporters because you don't have to do this. You guys don't have to donate. You guys can just enjoy for free, but we do appreciate you guys donating everywhere. We just want to send out love to Soda Pop. Of course, he's been very charitable over the last 4 years.
4 years.
Profit. Yeah, 4 years. And we still don't have 1,000 viewers on here. Isn't this fucking ridiculous? Mariner, Storm Wolf Song, Penguin Lemonly, Ezreal, Tyrandeth, Mirren Soul, Kiori, Hero, and Kimmy. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we didn't replace you. I mean, I just did that one for his gun show when he just used it this week.
So the trivia is brought to you by Ferguson Brothers Cards. Check out Ferguson Brothers Cards on eBay and Instagram at Ferguson Brothers Cards. In Batman Arkham Asylum, what is the primary function of detective mode? A, to increase Batman's combat strength. B, to scan for clues, enemies, and hidden objects. C, to unlock new bat gadgets, or I want to add D to gape Flash's asshole.
Oh god.
So yeah, so brought to you by Ferguson Brothers Cards.
Illicit drugs and
in celebration of Pride Month, a big shout out to Flash, the Flash. So.
Ezra Miller. He's teetering both ways anyway, so.
You know what's funny is there was a news report that revealed that one of his or her siblings, publicly disclosed that the guy was doing it for attention.
Why? You're in Hollywood. Who cares? Idiot.
Because
like doing stuff for attention, like putting a birdhouse on your head at the Emmys, or like, can you top this of stupidity? Right?
I think
you can't fix stupid, man.
I think that's what modern fashion is all about too. Can you top this stupidity or not?
Maybe.
How ridiculous can this get?
I know.
Oh, look, this person's wearing a shower curtain with toilet paper wrapped around it.
It's like when Lady Gaga wore like a dress full of meat. It was so weird.
Meat.
Speaking of being weird and being pissed, the fans are pissed at Chief. Call of Duty Black Ops: The Afterthought. This is a great topic that I hopefully have enough fodder. But I just noticed, I just looked up at, I don't know why this like ADHD moment, but look how white your teeth are. It was just like awesome. I don't know why everything's so dark. Oh, it's not dark. It's dark and alive tonight. I don't know. Everything's dark. I might have to fix everyone's stuff as we go along. But
my lighting is a little weird too. I think it's showing a weird filter on my side because.
Oh, got you. I have the filter to make us look younger. So.
Oh, that might be what it is, because I'm like looking at my camera. And my camera is clearer than what it is when you do the full display.
Yeah, the screen capture is really very weird tonight. But I guess I'll fix it as we go along and I get bored. But
yeah, my ring light broke, Gazoo. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we do. Wow. I think we have the. Isn't that the one I just got you?
No. This one's a fucking spotlight.
Oh, okay.
It does the same thing that yours does in the background.
Oh, okay. We do. That's right. We do have the wish list, the Amazon wish list. I think it's in there. If you guys want to click on the link, if you're in our Twitch, there is an Amazon wish list there. I think there's a spotlight that's specifically for Hero. If it's not there, I'll add it and we'll just buy you one. Or I should just say Soda indirectly buying you one. But
I think we both indirectly do that.
Right. So trying to get, there it is. All right. So this is interesting to me. Activision dropped the teaser trailer for the Black Ops 7 video game, and it totally had a small spotlight at the end of the Xbox Game Showcase that they showed all the games. It was kind of like, oh, let's add this. Right. And instead of landing with a splash, it landed with a whimper and or thud, I like to call it. The fans are disappointed, like they are every year. Call of Duty fans are just as fickle as Star Wars fans, in my opinion. And they said it was an announcement more like a Beyonce album drop. It's just like, oh yeah, by the way, we're doing this. And yeah, we've been doing this like for 30 years, disappointing fans anyway. So is anyone really like surprised?
Oh God, we're gonna get a copyright strike.
Whoops.
All right. So we do have the trailer, right?
Yes, that's the next slide.
All right, so here comes the copyright.
Welcome to the Guild.
Yay.
We have been expecting you. Please, follow me. You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives.
Reminds me of the Tesla robot.
Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work.
Now everybody's robots.
you'll witness the global scope of that mission in action. Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
The butterfly.
For too
Cortana?
long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow.
Well, she's
now.
tattooed that.
We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology on a global scale.
ADD. Right? Butterfly.
I'm Emma Higgins, CEO of the Guild.
The fuck?
It all of a sudden turned into fucking Halo.
Major.
Right. Well, I'd say, I don't know, Halo, Dystopia, 1984, Cyberpunk. It doesn't know what it wants to be. Inception.
MC Escher.
Walking
Can't be revisioned.
With zombies?
Oh, of course it's gonna have zombies. It's Call of Duty. The fans will riot if they don't get their zombies.
We want something different, but we don't want something different.
Fear is a powerful thing.
Oh god.
David Mason.
McTavish?
Nick Senior.
Oh, wow.
So it is in the game.
Right?
He's gonna say that's either Big Boss or Solid Snake in old form. I mean, it is just a teaser trailer, but that did not show me anything Call of Duty. Okay, of course, Battle Royale. I don't know. At least that's what that looks
Zombies.
There's a zombie.
So reactions right now. 9 Inch Nails. Yeah, I knew someone was going to notice that.
Holy crap! It's Scruples.
Scruples is here.
Scruples was here last week. Oh, you weren't.
Oh,
You've been bored with no game to play.
I'm gonna fuck you like an animal. Trent Reznor is now a director. I don't think he's even doing 9 Inch Nails anymore. But yeah, it's all sizzle, right? Well, what's everyone's reaction, of course, to the trailer? We've seen so many Call of Duty trailers, and our expectations are like, it's like an abusive relationship with this fucking game, in my opinion. It's just like, it's going to be really different this time, and then it's not. You cheated on me again. But yeah, go ahead.
If I really had I'm an outsider when it comes to Call of Duty.
You are.
I haven't really liked Call of Duty since it's Black Ops, and even that's not true. I would say
Black Ops.
I would say I would actually say the original, the very first Call of Duty was probably the last one that I played that I actually enjoyed. It was on the 360.
Wow, yeah, that's back in the day.
But in truth, just objectively looking at this trailer, I'm watched it. I'm like, I get it. It's a teaser trailer, but there was no Call of Duty feel to it. It really just struck me as
it had a gun
cutscene from like a Mass Effect.
It had a gun.
That was the feel I got from it. It was like, it struck me as like a cutscene from Mass Effect or Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I would say so.
I agree with Group.
Yeah.
Go ahead, give me your opinion, Soda.
I thought it looked just like what's human? Is that what we were playing?
Oh, that did have
the
a
butterfly flying around.
Become Human.
Yeah.
Detroit Become Human. Yeah.
Oh,
like what the fuck? But again, I mean, I've been saying they're trying to be more like Halo since what? Since you can basically super jump from fucking Nuketown, one backyard to another, that's like, no, I don't want to play this game no more.
Right.
It's fucking so stupid. You're like,
Stupid.
oh, jump over the house, kill 3 people, die. Jump over the house, kill 3 people, die. Jump over the house, take it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No Nuketown and no warehouse, please.
Don't get me wrong, Nuketown was my favorite map ever.
Of course it was.
So you could do that shit. And it was like,
I would argue that was probably one of the best maps until it got recycled 37,000 times.
Well, you used to be able to play it. You could choose Nuketown, and you could level up quick as shit. And then
that's true. Unless you were me, you were getting like 0 and 20 on those. But
get fragged every other respawn.
Yeah, especially now, like I said, with the fucking boost jumps and shit.
I mean, I love the sizzle reel. The sizzle reel looks really fucking awesome and technically sound and everything. But I mean,
yeah. That at the end there, like that applies and works for personally for like the end sequence there. You have like something to catch your attention in the beginning, and then at the end you hit them with the constant movement of the ADHD moments and run around dropping smoke and all that shit. Okay, cool. I get the concept. But again,
Maya made a good point though.
Yeah, no COD feel. No COD feel. It's probably why I liked it. That is a great point. Yeah,
they're trying to.
Of course, Maya comes up with a great point.
Different genre.
It is a good point, but the problem is like this is supposed to be.
Is it cyberpunky? Would you say?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was very cyberpunky. I said Mass Effect, but I think probably because the lead kind of looked a little bit like male Shepard, the default male Shepard.
Yeah. Because like I remember the original Black Ops was Nam. Wasn't it?
Maybe I was playing Black Ops 2. Yeah, that was when I owned an Xbox 360. It was Black Ops 2.
I literally have one in a Ziploc bag to my left inside my TV stand right here. I should get a cabinet behind me and just backlight all the like controllers I have, all the game consoles I have I don't use anymore, which is one.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know where mine is. I think I threw it in the closet.
Yeah. It's like more of like a decoration piece that people like cringed. Like, why are you keeping that? I'm like, I don't know. Why are you keeping that? It's like, why do you have guns on your floor? I mean, because I like them.
I can't make fun of you on keeping old stuff. I still have some of my old, or I still have almost all of my old consoles.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. I sold 2 of them years ago and it was a mistake. But the wife convinced me, like, you don't play them anymore, get rid of them, you don't need to keep them. But I want to keep them because they're memories and they're collectibles and they'll be worth money in the future. No, you shouldn't get a new console if you're gonna keep your old ones. And she regrets it now too.
I tell you what my father always told me. It's like, it's only worth money if you sell it. That's what he told me about my baseball cards. It's only worth money if you sell it. So I mean,
it's a valid point.
Yeah. Nuggets of wisdom. But yeah,
the general fandom out there when they saw the teaser trailer and like how little fanfare or attention that the showcase brought to it, they're like, did you guys not even try? Were you guys not excited about this? Like, why are you trying to hide it? Was kind
Can we just do a new T-shirt? Rinse, wash, repeat. Call of Duty. That's it. Because that's what we say every year with us, right? So it's like, oh, the sizzle reel. This is going to be amazing. The same spawn camping, the same bitches complaining, the same, like, you can't scream at assholes anymore. It's just like, because they'll ban you for 24 hours if you say the F word. It's like fun, of course. The F word being fun. But it's just like, really? Okay. Still no bullet drop, which is good. But Battle Royale sucks. It'll always suck. It tries to be like Fortnite and all that shit. I'm like, just go to the raw game types in that you get into the screen, you get into those home screens, and there's like 18 different types of games, a bunch of shit that you can buy that you have zero interest in. That's what's going to happen with this one, because I'm literally staring at the thumbnail on my screen in the top left-hand corner of my right screen. It says Call of Duty. It's the shortcut to the game. I played it twice.
Excuse me.
But I do have my controllers, I think, somewhere magnetized on the side of my desk. But
Gazoo's over here saying, well, they ain't going to change the formula if it works. I think that's the problem, is the formula quit working.
Thank you, Kimmy. You didn't have to donate. That's so nice of you. Your donation is very appreciated. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. Miss Kimmy being very charitable. She doesn't have to be. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Always flattered. Always. It's always Coca-Cola. Anyways. But yeah, any other things about this?
No, sir.
It's a castrated game that keeps on making its money back.
All right. Never going to change.
No.
My opinion, anyway.
IMO.
IMO. FTG. EFO.
All right. Who wants to talk? Who wants to take this one?
Hot.
My balls is hot. Balls.
So, a new 007 game.
Da 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 na 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 na.
So we have all of like
great slides, by the way.
Teaser, a great teaser. Well, I don't know if it's great. We have all of one.
It's going to be great.
It's called.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be great.
It's called 007. And where is my
anus?
I thought they're my first fold. Am I right, Soda?
Where's my slide? First light. 007 First Light.
Looks pretty good, actually.
It does look good, but
I'm waiting for you to say, go ahead and play the clip, Chieftain. That's all I'm waiting for.
Because I personally, I feel like we're never going to recapture GoldenEye.
Yeah,
wow. Totally stole my line from the meeting. Fuck you, hero. You're a dick.
But it's also my feeling too. I'm
going to grab that low-hanging fruit from Chieftain. Just going to grab that so he's got nothing to say now.
You know what? When we're done with the clip, I bet you'll have a fuck ton to say. I'm not going to let you get the easy way out, sir.
Now I got to work, you bastard. Now I got to think of something off the top of my head, and I'm a card-carrying idiot. Thank you.
Well, let me give you let me take your card away so you could be smart again.
Okay.
I will say
I'm not a smart man, but I do know what love is.
I will say, at least you knew that the man in charge 4 years ago was not all there.
I can't walk upstairs, Uncle Betty.
Anyways, IO Interactive Senior Communication Manager Jan Raskel revealed that this game's James Bond is 26 years old.
It's legal.
Yeah.
There's grass on a plate.
This is Bond as you've never seen him before. The youngest Bond fans have ever met. In 007 First Light, at only 26 years old, he isn't the fully fledged 007 you know from the Tux and Martini days, but a man with sharp instincts, sometimes reckless, who is learning when to fight, when to bluff, and when to disappear.
When to spread chlamydia.
Whoa.
The sometimes recklessness? Bro, do you know James Bond? Dude comes up with the most reckless shit and does a stunt every fucking movie or 10.
Right. I mean, that's part of the mystique, right? It's not really mystique, it's part of the persona. It's do stupid shit, get laid, get chlamydia. I mean, every movie.
Or give chlamydia.
Give it, yeah. Come here, you bitch. I'm gonna slap you in the face and then
but
give you chlamydia.
I kind of am interested to see this angle because I've played a handful
James
of,
Bond, it burns when I pee.
I've played a handful of 007 games in my time.
You have?
GoldenEye probably being my favorite.
Odd Job?
Followed by Odd Job wasn't
and so his favorite is Blowjob.
Wasn't my favorite. No. But I will say that I really enjoyed Rogue Agent. It was Rogue Agent? No, it was it was GoldenEye 007 Rogue Agent. It was kind of a spin-off of the GoldenEye title where the agent you play as has a
everyone's
fake eye. Has a fake eye, and they put technology in it to give him cloaking, and he can zap people, stuff like that.
Whoa, dude.
But
whoa, dude.
Before we're gonna go ahead and lead into the trailer, which is on the next slide.
I like boobies.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm curious because this is a new take on 007.
Can't get that numbers off the bottom left-hand corner.
Rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No. And I suspect he feels the same way.
Donald Trump.
What he did in Iceland.
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Oh, it's horrible.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
Camper.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the end game is, we won't see it coming.
Did he say 009?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so we're retreading stories of
jet lag. Gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Tell me, what do you do, James?
Lately, headhunting.
See, I called it.
I like boobies.
See them car chase. And the underwater scene. I have those sword fights.
Okay. I like the presentation.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
Why does he look like Tom Cruise?
I don't know. I will throw my opinion out there real quick. I think the presentation is good. I don't love that we're retreading an agent turning on, the crown kind of thing, 009. I think they did that in
0069.
Well, actually, ironically, 006 did that in, I think it was the game that they released after GoldenEye, where Bond has to kill 006, who turned rogue. So it feels like we're retreading some old storylines, but there seems to be a lot going on there. I got a feeling of, classic Bond, we're going to dangle our captured agent from the rafters above a bunch of gators or a bunch of lions or, some feral animals that are going to tear you limb from limb. That's classic Bond moment right there from one of the movies. I don't remember which, but I think it looks good.
Soda? Yes, there's no soda.
Yeah, I think he's talking to somebody.
Right.
Chieftain?
No, yeah, we're just doing a live. No worries. I can see off camera his lips going.
Yep. Yep.
I don't know a lot of the 006 storyline or the 009 storyline, to be honest with you. But for people that like Bond, I think it's a small niche hero. Maybe I am off base on this completely, but I feel it's like a niche thing right now as far as James Bond is concerned. It looks like if you like it, I guess, if that's your type of game, it just seems like it's very linear to me, but or mailed in, so to speak, as far as the game is concerned. Just the look of it just looks weird to me. But I wonder how much is that actual gameplay, and how much is it a trailer? That's always my question. It's like, is that the gameplay? I wasn't really paying attention to the bottom, which was trying to watch the content as much as I could, but I'm not sure if they said some of it was gameplay or some of it wasn't, because I couldn't tell the difference because all the quality was the same. Not to say that it was bad, it just looked the same. But would I watch one of you guys play it? Probably, if I wasn't going on 3 hours of sleep and passing out, because I'm afraid I'd get bored of it. But if I had 8 hours of sleep, I'd probably watch or jump into Discord and make fun of you the whole time, just to entertain myself. But
the crappy looking parts for the gameplay.
I gotcha. Thank you, Gazoo, for the context there. Oh. The crappy parts, Chieftain. Don't you know that? Have you ever played a game before? But
I'll add a bit just for the sake of discussion. Your points about you think Bond, or you feel like Bond is kind of a niche audience. Perhaps, in fairness, you got a point there. I'll add to that.
I'm just guessing.
I'll add to that when the new James Bonds started releasing, the new movies started coming out, I saw a lot of general attention, a lot of, not controversy, but a lot of buzz surrounding it, both good and bad. There's that constant discussion / debate as to who was the best Bond or who's your favorite Bond, yada, yada, yada. I don't have a favorite Bond. I'm not purely a Bond fan. I enjoy that genre of entertainment. So, you know, the spy thrillers, I do enjoy that in general.
Okay. So this is something that would appeal to you, is what you're saying.
It does appeal to me, but on the one hand, I feel like you have a valid point when calling it a niche audience. On the other hand, my inner child is coming out and saying nostalgia, nostalgia, nostalgia.
I like spies.
It did give me that GoldenEye feel. To me, the true sequel to the GoldenEye N64 game was Perfect Dark. And I played the living hell out of Perfect Dark, and when I couldn't play the sequels or any other Perfect Dark games because there were only two and one of them came out at a time that I couldn't buy it, later on I bought the re-release of Perfect Dark on the Xbox store on the Xbox 360 and played the fuck out of it again. So the spy thriller thing, I think there's a good sized audience with it, but I couldn't tell you if I believe that it's niche or not. there was when the latest Bond movie came out with a thud, as you like to say, there was a lot of anger about it because the word of mouth came out and the fandom came out and complained in mass that they turned James Bond into a washed up old man and they pushed a girl boss to save his ass at every turn in that movie. And then they basically, if they gave themselves this cop out ending where maybe James Bond didn't die at the end, or maybe he sacrificed himself for the greater good. So basically, they ended the movie off with it appeared they killed him and he sacrificed himself. And their cop out is, if the movie does excellently, we'll just write in that he escaped at the last minute and is
that a word?
Away. I don't know. Basically, they gave themselves a cop out at the end of it, and so that they can cheaply write in that James Bond squirreled his way out of this mess. Or if it fails, and Bond, which it did, they can turn around and say, yeah, we're just going to let this storyline die with James Bond at the end of this movie.
So they were playing both ends against the middle. Just in case this happens and just in case that happens, we can still make money later.
Yes, so, that's exactly how it played off.
Yeah, kind of like what they do with Green Lantern. Like, we can do a sequel, but you gave us so much shit, it sucked.
Yeah. So to conclude my monologue,
just in case.
To conclude my monologue, I'll say your comments about them mailing it in, very, very, very possibly mailed in.
Can't imagine why I'm not finding work from these companies when I critique them every fucking Friday. But
I still think that the trailer looks good, but it is a teaser trailer. This is just, hey, we're making this game. It's not a, hey, come check out our game. Look at all this gameplay.
Oh, check this out. There's like 15 hours of gameplay and then you're done. And give us your $80.
All right.
Right, Soda? You can always run a train on OnlyFans. Yeah. Enjoying OnlyFans. Well, I mean, Soda's got his feet pits. His name is Old Man. Was it
Old Man Salty Balls?
Old Man Salty Balls. Yeah, I was gonna say Old Man Graybush. Old Man Salty Balls.
That'll work too. And he's featured on the network MyDickMakesMoney.com.
Yep, check out MyDickMakesMoney.com. Gets paid by the inch. All right, so moving on.
Yeah, I guess so. I kind of wanted to hear Soda say something about this, but he's busy talking to his parents.
He's too busy. Like, Mom, Dad, I'm doing a show right now, but you know what? Just come in here. Yeah, Israel doesn't exist anymore because they dropped a nuke, and that's less important than the show. Okay.
Thicker than he's for.
But yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. Where's Spider-Man? Gee, who did the slides?
Both me and Soda did the slides.
Great work. Speaking to Entertainment Weekly, James Gunn shared that Batman alongside Superman, Wonder Woman, and Supergirl are important to DC Studio. I wouldn't say only those four characters, but I would say that those four characters are incredibly important. Right now, I feel I feel great about two of the who 2D characters are, and we're dealing with the other two. That's not good. Yeah, that sounds scary. And this is a very long quote that is double spaced. So hold on a second.
Oh God.
So yeah, obviously Superman is set to arrive in theaters next month, and Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow movie began wrapping production in April. As for the other two, it's unclear how he's dealing with them.
Penguin!
And I wasn't in the middle of a sentence or anything. But he did announce that a script for Wonder Woman film is in the works. However, he provided no updates to the Brave and the Bold film, which was announced as part of DC Studios Chapter 1 and would tell the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne, and be based on Grant Morrison's great comic book run. Welcome, Rogue Penguin.
Who?
Rogue Penguin.
Where's Spider-Man?
Here we go.
Marvel?
It's okay. They cross over to have butt sex.
Who's the bottom?
I don't know. That's a good question.
You're going to say Spider-Man, and then stopped.
Well, I had to think because I don't like either one of them. So.
Yeah. So, how many times are you going to reboot these things, guys? It's just fucking retarded at this time. It's just, I'm over, like, how many fucking Batmans? Another Superman July 11th, right? That's when that comes out.
I will say that this one does look good, and they got me with that classic Superman score. Oof. That trailer looks awesome. And a bit crowded with all the superheroes that they're showcasing, but it still looks good.
I don't think I saw it.
But aside from the version of Green Lantern that they're running, they chose to do. He's one of the originals. When I say original, he's one of the first Green Lanterns shown in the comics.
Oh, I saw that one. Yeah, I saw the still of that.
The comic book accurate haircut.
The bowl cut.
The worst bowl cut I've ever seen.
He's kind of like a little thick, right?
Yeah.
He looks like he's got a leather jacket made like from the Captain America stuff, and he's like not Captain America. Wow, Green Lantern.
The flight jacket. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like an 8-ball jacket to me. That's what it reminds me of. If you guys remember that 8-ball jacket, or the American flag leather jackets of the 90s, and I might be dating myself. Public image, hypercolor. Like I'm like, oh, this guy's stuck in 1994.
Worse, I felt like it was the 80s.
It might have been the 80s. Yeah, it was 35 years ago, 40 years ago, somewhere around there. So, but I'm just like, oh, I saw that clip today by accident, and I'm just like, oh, give me Hal Jordan, please. Where's Ryan Reynolds? Hi, Ryan Reynolds, where are you?
Right.
Please come back. Yeah, you could do 2 characters. It's fine. What's up?
I said, please come back and fix this shit. Maybe better yet, do what you did in the Deadpool movie. Clean up the timeline.
Right. So, yeah, go ahead.
I think. I mean, we're jumping kind of a little bit all over the place. But I like the point that you made in our production meeting, so I'll kind of
reiterate what I said. I don't remember what I had said.
I'll put the lead out for you, and when I start talking it, you're gonna
little feeders
bite that. You're gonna bite that carrot and yeah. So one comment that was made during the production meeting was DC don't seem to know how to make live action movies for shit, or the only ones that they seem to be able to make that are good tend to be their top
cartoons.
DC characters, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman.
Everybody
else fucking sucks, and they can't seem to get them to mesh well together.
It's like they watched like 3 or 4 Marvel movies. I'm like, okay, guys, here's the pitch. Let's make all the suits dark and grimy. Let's set the lighting really dark and go darker than Marvel. Don't worry about the story. People don't care about the story. They just want to see those superheroes driving around.
I like Penguin.
Oh, you want story? You want visual effects? Yeah, we'll throw that in there. Fuck the story. Fuck that shit. Our viewers are idiots. You know, like they watched a Flash on the WB. They can't be that smart.
You like Spider-Man.
I mean, but Spider-Man, there's like, you know, there's quality there. It makes money.
And you can't compare Ezra Miller to any other Flash ever. Like, ever.
Well, you know what? That is kind of true.
If you're comparing 1-to-1 movie characters to movie characters, yes, you can. You're not comparing TV quality to movie quality. So it's absolutely viable.
They're better.
In fairness,
DC's only good at TV shows. They're not good at features. They proved it time and time again. Wonder Woman 1984, The Flash. Go ahead. I got my 3 words in. Go ahead, Hero.
I want to know your opinion on this one. Being in the entertainment industry, good sir.
Retired.
Okay, retired. Whatever. Your experience speaks volumes, and I want to hear what your experience says. Feature animated movies, do they count?
I think I know where you're going here.
I want to know if they count or not so that I can throw a point out.
All right. I hate answering a question with a question. Are you talking about the animated feature films that are canonical with the regular feature films?
Ambiguous. So
all right, you're trying to make a point here, so I'm gonna bite the carrot here. Yeah, let's just say yes, they're in the same genre and then they make sense.
Okay.
Go.
Feature animated films. Flashpoint Paradox. That's the only one off the top of my head that I can think of at the moment, but it's relevant because as far as DC goes, I loved that story. I loved that movie, and it was not your short 45-minute cartoon movie that you get on VHS back in the day.
Cartoons like the N-word to animators.
Okay, fine.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm totally fucking with you. Go ahead.
I know you're fucking with me, so I'm fine.
It's like calling a little person a midget. You just don't do
that. Some of them do that shit. Just saying.
That's like the N-word. You know how it's not like the N-word? Because I could say midget, and I call the N-word the N-word.
Yeah, fair. So to add in a little bit of context to this, Flashpoint Paradox is the storyline where Lil Red is saying hi, by the way, and she's waving at everybody.
Hey.
Yeah, there you go. Stop flashing, everybody.
Titties.
And he just yelled out, titties.
He's making muscles, guys.
So, anyways, to add to that, the reason Flashpoint Paradox is one of my favorite movies is, for one, it's like an hour and a half long, if I remember correctly. Two,
you said long.
It tells a story where first of all, it tells the story where Flash fucked up the time continuity because he got really depressed and went nuts and decided to go back in time and save his mom. And when he saved his mom from being killed, it messed everything up. Instead of having Bruce Wayne Batman, we had Thomas Wayne Batman. Hal Jordan, was it Hal Jordan? No, Black Lightning was captured by Atlantis and used as a battery to fuel their war engines. The Amazons were at war against the Atlanteans. So you had Wonder Woman trying to kill Aquaman, and Superman was nowhere to be found. Come to find out, the government captured him and locked him in a cave for 30 years away from the sun. So the whole time continuity.
What they did with me, that's fucked up.
You self-jail yourself.
So
wow,
Kazoo, titties and beer.
Weekends, yeah.
Titties and beer.
Anyways, so
what? Rogue Penguin had a show. Penguin show was awesome.
Oh yeah, there you go.
You should follow her on fucking Facebook.
You are
it's hilarious.
Describing Gazoo. This movie is an animated movie, an animated film that you can find out there. It was on streaming somewhere. I think it was on Netflix at one point. I don't know if it still is. It's probably only on HBO Max now. But it's called Flashpoint Paradox.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard it was pretty good.
And
that's the greatest compliment you're going to get, Soto.
It is based, that whole story is a comic book run from classic DC, from what they call the golden era of comics. And they're the golden era of comics.
Thanks.
What was the freaking what was the damn fighting game that came out?
Mortal Kombat.
No, that game was trash.
Are you talking about
Injustice?
Injustice? Yeah.
That whole storyline for Injustice is a spin-off. Thank you. Give yourself a bell for that one. That whole storyline is a spin-off of the Flashpoint Paradox.
I'm gonna come.
So a lot of freaking awesome stories have come out of this comic run and this animated movie. So they do amazing stories with the animations, with their animated movies. They do amazingly with those. But live action, they haven't seemed to hit that sweet spot yet.
I mean, they haven't hit the sweet spot since Christian Bale's Batman in the first Wonder Woman. Maybe the Justice League was like right there. The re-edit, the Snyder cut was pretty good.
I loved what they did with the Snyder cut because what they brought out to theaters, to me, it did not make sense. When I watched it, I was like, what is going on? And then I saw the Snyder cut and I'm like, oh, this makes so much more sense. But it was also like 3 hours long.
Yeah, I didn't see either one of those cuts because I didn't see any of the other DC movies for that. And I hate watching movies out of sequence. I'm like OCD. I'm like, no, I must watch them in order. Unless it's Star Wars, then it's 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Or 7,
4,
8,
8, 6, 24, 32, 48.
Yeah. And math.
9 don't exist.
Yeah. and like I'm in like when you're talking about Star Wars with people now, it's like the workforce is like, yeah, 1, 2, and 3 are the best, and I'm like, what? What did you see Anakin Skywalker crying like a bitch for way too long? If I start watching episode 1 of that shit at like 9 o'clock, I'm out by 9:30 because it's such a long fucking movie. And it's not the kid's fault, it's just a long movie. But like, I digress.
In fairness, I
like Wonder Woman 1984 though, so I don't have a problem with it.
Wow. I loved
Mark this day in history.
I loved the first 6 of Star Wars, but after that, that's it. Nope. What George Lucas did, that's the story. I don't want anything to do with the rest of it.
I mean, I have a thing for Gal Gadot as far as the DC universe. I just love her. She's just.
Do you?
She did a fantastic job as Wonder Woman, in my opinion. But
I agree.
Everything else I've seen her in, I'm like, what? And what woman? What are you? Why?
She was in that movie with The Rock. She wasn't that bad in that either. But I mean,
can't attest to that one.
It was with Ryan Reynolds, The Rock, and Gal Gadot. It was on Netflix or something, some sort of spy movie.
Oh,
but that's kind of bad because she's a good actor and everything. But I mean, I could watch her for hours. It's just. Like, I saw her in an interview or something like that, and like her daughter was going to school, and she would like tell her kids, "My mommy's Wonder Woman," and then like they didn't recognize her, and she just turns to like the other mother. It's like, "Oh, you know how it is. All children think their moms are Wonder Woman." It's like that. It was just a great fucking answer.
You know what though?
It was such a non-cocky answer. Yeah,
she is such a class act.
Yeah,
as an actress. However, aside from Wonder Woman, I don't think I've seen her in any roles where she did overly stellar.
I can't make that opinion because I haven't seen a lot of stuff she's been in besides the superhero genre.
probably a
So
better
I can't make that. I seen her. I saw her in that spy movie and she was fine. She wasn't just like you said, overwhelmingly stellar, I think was your phrasing. But I'd hit it. I'm just saying. But
well,
what was it? Natalie Portman, her. I mean, those Israeli chicks are fucking hot, bro. I'm just saying that they build them different there in Israel. Just saying.
I'm gonna make this joke and probably regret it later. If
Yeah,
that
you will.
was
So I'm getting the clip ready.
If that was the only bar to measure by, there'd be a lot of little chieftains running around.
Oh, nobody. The United States doesn't want that. Believe me. One of me is enough. They broke the mold. There's no one else coming after me. That's for a fucking fact.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's not happening. I'm too old for that shit.
Anyways.
They're like, I bought your semen and now I have 50 of your kids. I'm like, ain't my kids. Unless you're going into a sock or something. Whoa.
It is Father's Day on Sunday.
Yeah. Every Father's Day to all the dads out there.
So what do you think, Soda? I mean, me and Chieftain been bullshitting back and forth and you've just been sitting there.
Jesus. I'm with Kimmy.
What the fuck?
Wow.
No.
Well, you gotta say it like her. Jesus.
I'm kind of like everybody else. Like, I can't remember the last Batman I watched twice.
Batman.
I guess I am an idiot because I watched it, but I always wait for them to come out on whatever streaming service. So it's not like I ever paid for one. So
yeah,
I like Penguin. The Penguin was great. Like,
I heard that was good.
Yeah, the writing was great. Just the atmosphere was great. Like, I don't know. I think it's been all the way back since Jim Carrey days since I was like, oh, that's a good Batman. You know, even though it was more comical, but it was, you know,
Yeah.
they make him too dark, I think.
Okay, if you can imagine, let me see if I could find a photo of me, but I dressed up as Jim Carrey's Riddler in the spandex in college.
Oh my god,
I did. I had the cane and everything. I gotta find. There's got to be a picture somewhere. Oh my god, it was horrible. Like you can see everything. It's very, very disturbing. Yeah, grower, not a shower. Just saying.
I like the Dark Knight trilogy.
I like it too.
I loved that trilogy. Those
good
are
Batman, bad Bruce Wayne.
Those are that's the Batman, the set of Batmans that I like to establish as my definition of what a good Batman is. I agree, though, not a great Bruce Wayne. Kind of didn't really sell the idea of what Bruce Wayne is about. I don't get. He kind of gave me the RDJ Tony Stark vibes outside of the suit.
It's almost the same character, Bruce Wayne and
close, but not, because RDJ does a good job of selling the Tony Stark, you know, before his midlife crisis where he realized what the fuck he was doing with his weapons program. Like that transition,
Jericho.
That transition from Tony Stark is a dick to Tony Stark trying to save the world kind of thing. That transition was well displayed. You don't get that with Bruce Wayne because he's got a whole different perspective and agenda when it comes to his billions.
And of course, we know his suit really seals in the flavor.
Anyways, we could probably drone on about this for a really long time. So let's not kill the whole show, guys.
all the holes are covered. Oh God. And not in the order you think. that was from the fucking, like,
yes, I know.
That was from the parody. The parody. He's like,
parody was great.
God, that's gross because the shots were perfect.
Bleeding out, and he's just taking shot after shot and disarming them.
He's like, I'm stabbing you with a blade, with a 7-inch blade. I gave you 7 inches last night. Like he'll do shit like that the whole fucking
What the fuck? You're dying and you're just cracking sex jokes at I loved it.
2 in the pink and 1 in the steak. And it was like, what the fuck? And Bane's right there, please, Batman, fucking stop.
Right.
Kill him already, please. Like this scene is dragging on way too long. But yeah, it was funny.
That was good shit.
This motherfucker. He's a bitch.
I want to know his because this was
Here comes the cuck.
I want to know people's genuine reactions to this slide because I worked way too long on it. I had too much fucking fun doing this.
He's got like fucking chickens everywhere. The guy's pointing at him. It's fucking hilarious.
Do you think do you think I made my point?
I think it's a little understated, to be honest with you. I don't think you're really driving the point home. I think you really got to work on your slide content. But no, I'm just kidding. Splitgate 2 CEO Ian, how do you hell say that name? Prolix?
No, I don't know. He issued an apology after he wore a hat stating "Make FPS Great Again" to the Summer Game Fest. I don't know where this was. What's that?
That's horrible.
Yeah. After the initial backlash, he doubled down, and then shortly after he made a non-apology, but that was where he fucked up. Never apologized to the woke mob.
Right.
So, like, anything that says make something great again, like, every motherfucker is going to just, like, jump on that. Well, not every motherfucker. They're a minority, right?
Haters out there are going to jump out there. Or going to jump on it.
Make first... I want that hat now. Make first-person shooters great again.
Right.
Yeah. So I want that fucking hat. I see, if that was me and I was in front of that and I was getting backlash after Soda's lesson on there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Right.
After the 2 things that we had, 31,000 views on that hate thing on Angry Joe, by the way. Thank you freaking angry commenters. Keep on making us fucking money and making me money, Freudian slip. But yeah, 31,000 views and like hero fucking laughs. But anyway, and then I doubled down on commenting all these fucks. So I'm like, go ahead, call me fucking ugly. Do it, dude. You're paying our bills. So this guy is so afraid. So this is fucking stupid to me, Hero and Soda. This is fucking stupid. Double down on it.
Oh yeah.
This is the difference in generations, and if whether you have an iron spine or you're just yellow belly little fucking pussy bitch. Right? I'm afraid what someone's going to say. No, people like it when people are bold and stand behind their convictions. That's what people like. That's what we do here. If you don't like our opinion, we don't give a fuck. Go somewhere else because someone else is going to like it. You can eat my fucking nutsack.
Whoa,
if you don't like what I have to fucking say and you Angry Joe fucking cuck boys know who the fuck you are, you can eat all of my cock. So this is the same thing. Like if I was out there, I'd wear it and fucking that shit will be in bright highlighted yellow. Make FPS great again. And then they'd get the double bar. They'd be like, hey assholes, you can go fuck yourself because I'm still a millionaire. I don't give a fuck what you say. If you don't buy the game, I don't care. If you buy the game, thank you. I love you. It doesn't matter. Stand by your fucking convictions. I don't give a shit. This guy's a little bitch. Come on our show. I'll call you a little bitch to your face. Like, grow a fucking sack, you fucking pussy bitch. Right. That's all I have to say. Soda, Hero, go ahead.
Soda first.
I'm done. I blew my load. Usually 2 minutes, I'm done.
I'm with the fucking... I don't see any fucking issue with this. Like, why is this even an issue? I mean, I'm trying to figure out if they're linking it to...
Is it really controversial? Is it really?
Okay. To give it, I'll let you finish. I'm sorry, Soda, but let me let me put this out there.
Yeah, you keep on cutting him off. That's fine. He'll give you shit later.
He comes out on stage and he said he presents Splitgate 2. Lots of fanfare. Splitgate was hella popular 2 years ago, right?
Yep. Yes, it was.
We had it in the running for our fucking our awards, the tryhards or the Tri-Bar Awards. We had it in the running for that for Game of the Year. It was hella popular. So this guy comes out and says, hey, yeah, we got Splitgate 2 coming, blah, 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 blah. And he gives this little 30-second history lesson of why they're doing so great as Splitgate and why Splitgate 2 is going to be awesome. And he says, it's because I grew up playing Halo and all the classics.
Did I tell you I went down, locked the door like 15 minutes? Okay, so you didn't flip out. Okay.
So he comes out on stage presenting like he grew up playing Halo and all the classic FPSs that everybody loved. And then he says, so with that said, what we're tired of is this recycled slop. We're tired of the same shit. We want to do something different. And he's got this Make FPS Great Again hat on. So shortly after the presentation, because the presentation did well, the clips did well. Shortly after that, there was apparently some sort of backlash. I didn't see it, but he publishes a video. And it's not an apology. It's him doubling down. He's going in on this. He's saying, yes, we didn't. The whole point of me wearing this Make FPS Great Again hat is a parody of the Trump slogan, yes, but we're not making a political statement. We're just saying we want to make first-person shooters awesome again. And then shortly after that, like 2 days later, he publishes this fucking apology. If you go to the next slide, it's sad.
Hey guys, it's Ian. You're probably tired of seeing my face by now, but I promise this message is going to be a little bit different than the previous ones. So I've got a lot of questions about what's up with the hat, why'd you wear it, what was the intent.
Are you a pussy?
And I want to start by explaining myself. It is really freaking hard as an independent studio to break through the noise. You go to these award shows. We saw it at TGA's. We had this great trailer, and there's 50 other great trailers, and didn't really have an impact. And so at our biggest stage, coming out of beta, we needed something to grab attention.
You're a beta.
And the honest truth is we tried to think of something, and this is what we came up with. We did not intend for this to be taken in any political way whatsoever. And I'm not an idiot.
Stupid.
Like, obviously I knew there would be some level of controversy, but we really saw this as a meme that was kind of stating our truth, which is we do want to improve this genre. We are disappointed with the state of the genre. And so we took it as a meme that we thought would not be nearly as received the way it was, negatively received as the way it was. And so I want to apologize. And genuinely, you can pretend you don't have to believe me. But the truth is I am sorry. And the reason I'm sorry is because of what this has done to the community.
Nothing.
The most important thing to me right now is I want to have an amazing community. That is the reason that I built 1047. That's the reason I love my job, is because I wake up every day. I have friends in the community, Mikavelli, Tovar, all these great people who I play games with, who I get their feedback, I talk to them. I mean, these are the people who got us through the dark times.
Tovar? I know a Matt Tovar. Is that the same guy?
And that's what I'm seeing right now.
No, is it?
On both sides. There's division in the community. And for that, I am truly sorry. And again, I'll reiterate, I do stand by the intent of this, which is the intent truly is, take it at face value. We do want to improve this genre. We do feel that the genre is in a bad state, and we want to make FPS games as amazing as possible. But I also understand that it's not just about intent, it's about impact. And the platform that we have had has had a negative impact, and for that I'm truly sorry. Yeah, I mean, I wish things were different.
Okay, we can go to the next slide or something. I'm tired of hearing this guy. This is such a fucking disgusting. Okay. Anyways, you were saying, Soto, what are your thoughts?
Stop being a pussy. I mean, kind of like you said, like, I mean, it's kind of like going out, doing something, even if we think it's funny, like, then we apologize for it. Like, what? No, that's just, I don't know. If, I kind of,
what the fuck?
It feels forced. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Somebody said, "Oh, you better apologize." Like, huh? No.
For what?
Like, fuck you. Nice background, thank you. I just made it.
Did you really just make that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you make an outline, you make it thicker, and then you remove the inside, and then you create a glow, and then you put a brick behind it. It takes like 5 minutes.
We should have never apologized for what we did.
I know. I didn't know back then.
And
I was saying that was a terrible idea, but somebody else got into that ear before I did. So
right. I would not.
Look, we were trying to play the balance and keep everybody happy, but obviously we learned that there's no way to keep.
You can't. Yeah, it's impossible. Like fuck everybody.
Now I don't fucking care. Now like, I don't give a shit what people think. I'm like, fuck it. If you don't like it, don't watch.
We tried going more PG. Didn't matter. Tried going both directions. No, that didn't sound right.
Basically, castrate the whole show.
We went both ways.
So they even bought one with 2 ends.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I tried
one had a dragon. One had a dragon penis on the one end, and
dangerous.
Oh, Shadowjacker, you're out of your masturbation cave for 1,000 years. We haven't seen you in so long. What has happened?
Right.
There's a lot of wet sluts here. We have to assemble.
I don't know. Again, what like if we made a video game, I'm sure it would have so much fucked up shit in it. Like
they're like, oh, this is so offensive.
To anybody, I'm like, you don't like it, fucking don't play it. You know?
It literally be a 15-second comment, me going up. If you don't like it, don't buy it. Eat a dick. I'll see you on the 5.
You could have like
I'll see you on the View, bitch.
Where you go blow up, his nemesis's head, and
nemesis size. Nemesis about that. Okay. Now you're dark again. All right. This is for this one. Hold on. Let me see if it's highlighted. All right. There we go. Got the right one. Let's go to settings.
Many people say things without thinking, but I don't think this was.
Oh, I do that all the time. Everyone yells at me for that.
Make FPS great again. What? That's like saying let's not make America great again. So stupid.
It's racist, dude.
Everything's fucking crazy.
Depending on who you ask, yeah, that is racist nowadays. I just don't care.
They can eat a bag of
people
dicks.
that have an IQ above normal don't care. My philosophy.
Right.
Or that have jobs that can't go run around screaming dumb shit for a whole week. What, did you just take off a week? You don't know.
Way to make me racist.
Oh. Whoa, dude.
Is he bright?
Wow.
Oh, he's way too bright. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
I whitewashed him.
I can darken myself.
Come on now. I can't be blinding everybody.
I can change one.
How about in an FPS multiplayer game when you get a kill, you get points, but then if you proceed to teabag, you get extra points. Right. You know what?
Love it.
That's how you get your points. Teabag.
Teabagging. Taste my sack.
Anyway, so I've kind of said my piece. Chieftain blew his load.
Blah! Have to wait 3 days for the next one.
Yeah, he's got a cooldown factor.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Anyways, so this one is amazing.
Here we go. The death
Hero is
of
so
Nintendo
proud of
is
this.
right here. The death of Nintendo right here.
Hero
Xbox
is
making a thunderous. Yep, go ahead.
I was just going to say Hero's so proud of his slide he designed here.
This is really good, though. You guys did a great job. I must say. Awesome job, guys.
I taught him some industry secrets.
Yes, you did.
I'm loving this. He has the red with the Nintendo Switch and the blue for Nintendo. It should have been green.
He doesn't know color theory.
Because Xbox's color is green.
Yeah.
And kind of switches red there. See, you get a B- there for that, for not catching that. But B- is good for a first try, I would say, right, Soda? Like not knowing design, I would say B- is good.
Yeah, I didn't catch it.
So what we're looking at here is the Switch 2 and the portable Xbox controller that's going to game console or whatever the fuck it's called, a handheld, that's going to compete and destroy the Switch 2. So both of these things are coming out here. But the Switch 2 launched this past week, and it eclipsed 4.5 million in 24 hours, breaking all console launch records to date. But it's not without its problems, controversies, and glitches as well. I didn't put the inflection in the right place. Sorry. An insider has revealed the same hardware patterns being used for their Joy-Cons for the Switch that resulted in Joy-Con drift, meaning your if you have a controller,
I hated that shit.
For people that are controller players, like the little sticks in the middle, like they'll kind of drift if they're not straight up. So you're still having issues with that. I think every console has issues with that. Every controller does. I know a lot of Xboxes, PlayStations have it too. Shut the fuck up.
When you're done, I'll add some context.
You better. Yeah, I know you will. Thankfully, they'll still be repairing that for free. The Switch 2. They're repairing it for free. Meanwhile, like GameStop in Manhattan was found to have been stapling the receipts to the boxes of the Switch, driving the staple through the fucking screen of the console. God bless fucking New York and the city. Like there's a lot of fucktards in the city. Elsewhere in the console walls, Xbox had announced the Xbox Ally X, which is going to destroy the Switch 2, in my opinion. Perhaps a competitor to Nintendo's death grip on the handheld market. We already know the quality is going to be better because we all know Nintendo is made for little kids. Hero, please go ahead.
Okay, so I
Just
found
to piss
this.
him off.
I found this. I added this little flaming Joy-Con in the bottom corner here to reference the Joy-Con drift controversy.
Yes,
you would
we see
think
it should have been bigger, but go ahead.
You would think after the class action lawsuit that was launched against Nintendo for the Joy-Con drift problem, that they'd have learned their lesson and used a better hardware design to prevent that weird drift issue. So we all are familiar with control stick wear and tear, which is what you were referencing, actually, Chief. It's similar to the Joy-Con drift, but they designed their control stick so it wouldn't have that loss of tension over time, or at least as much. But somewhere in there was this something that would cause, like when your Joy-Con was, your control stick was vertical in the neutral position, characters would start running off the screen randomly for no fucking reason. And there was there wasn't any looseness in the control stick or anything. Well, there was this class action lawsuit about it to the point that Nintendo had to honor warranty repairs indefinitely on the control stick or on the controllers. So they all you had to pay was postage to get your Joy-Cons to them, and they would repair or replace them depending on how bad it was, and then send them back. That being said, they use the same fucking pattern, so now they have the same fucking problem. What were you thinking, Nintendo? Also, I don't have anything I can say about that Manhattan GameStop. Bless your heart. You guys are fucking idiots.
The whole state of New York, like especially the city.
Right?
Oh, let's do it quickly. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Oh my God.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yes.
Like they cannot make fun of the South again after doing something so boneheaded. You know what I mean?
Seriously.
I mean,
we evolved. They didn't. That's just not
yeah. Could you really hear me typing? Was it that loud?
No. I didn't hear anything.
Oh.
But I just,
how much news do we have on the Xbox?
There is.
Well, the chats can hear me. I'll just mute myself when I'm typing.
As far as that, the Xbox Ally X, which, by the way, the Xbox basically teamed up with Asus and their ROG Ally, so now they just basically.
Is that how you say it? I thought it was Asus.
However you want to say it.
Those are my monitors. The ones that make monitors. Is that what you're talking about?
Asus.
They make computer
Asus.
hardware.
Okay, that's what my monitors are.
Yeah.
Okay.
My last computer build had an Asus board. Or is that my
what does mine have?
I
don't know. Steel Series.
Oh, yours is Gigabyte, I think.
Yeah.
It's Gigabyte Steel Series, I believe. But anyways, the Ally X is literally Asus is printing out the hardware for them, and Xbox is putting their brand stamp on it.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, so we're trying to compete with the Steam Deck, not really the Switch, because that
a legitimate question in the chat was, why do they make the screen so soft, like that a stable can drive through it? Legitimate question.
Legitimate question, valid question. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that it's a touchscreen.
Cell phones are touchscreen. We have Gorilla Glass on them.
Yeah, cell phones have that. What the fuck is that?
It has an extra layer or something on it, right?
Glass. It's a type of glass, but there are still some cell phones that have soft screens. It's a cost-saving measure, I believe.
Yeah, I seen my nephew's stuff, and like I seen the screen. It like there's a lot of give to that Switch screen.
Oh yeah,
I was kind of surprised because they're like $250 a pop. So you expect, like, granted, like a cell phone, an iPhone, like what costs like $800, $900. But I mean, but the quality, it's like I would put that on the same level, like just looking at it, as some sort of like a Galaxy phone or an iPhone. Now, I would personally expect the quality to be better with that. So, but even with that said, like if you got a regular stapler and you're stapling a cell phone, like with like a very flimsy package or a thin package, the packaging for the iPhone's a little bit heavier. Granted, I get it. It's like it's not like sitting right on the edge of the cardboard, like you're not like that. But with the Switch, the way it's packaged, you just push down a little bit and boom, you hit the trigger on that. It's just going to go right through the screen. But then it's fucking dumb. Use fucking tape, genius.
Right. That first of all,
use a price gun. I don't know if they still have them, but
yeah. Why would you use a
fucking gay
fucking package box of something that's
so stupid?
$600.
I mean, to me, I think I place the blame firmly on both sides. First of all,
that's
GameStop,
totally not Nintendo's fault.
GameStop should fucking know better. Second of all,
thank you, Kimmy. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Appreciate you.
Who made that decision to package the Switch that way to where the screen was so close to the outside of the box? Who made that call? They should get a slap on the wrist. As for the information that I have on this this new Xbox handheld.
Wow, Soto.
I'll go ahead and say it. I think this is a good thing that another console, manufacturer is getting in on the handhelds.
Wow, really? That's an interesting take. I'm surprised you're saying that.
I think it's a good thing because it generates competition. Strong competition forces innovation, forces people to get better.
You're learning, hero. You're learning, hero. He's now a businessman. He's fucking learning. Look at this.
Right?
I've been saying this for years, though. So.
Oh, I don't listen half the time.
I think it's a good thing. It's actually the same thing I was saying about the Steam Deck. Hey, this is good.
Man, that fucking bombed, didn't
it? There's an audience for it. I'll say that much.
Yeah, they're still going on.
Well, I mean, people like shitty content. Look at Angry Joe fans. I mean,
people like too that they can just log on to Steam and play most of the games on their handheld.
Yeah,
not all of them, but
my question for the Steam Deck is, why would you build it this way? Remember 6 years ago, I think at this point, Chieftain, when I pitched an idea for a console design where certain components of it were modular, and when a new upgrade or a new line of games came out, you just swap out the RAM, swap out the graphics card, boom.
Like a PC.
just like a PC. Remember that? This is the same question I have for the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck is a computer accessory. You're paying as much as you are for a Steam Deck, but how long until the next generation of games come out that push you past your graphics past the limit of the graphics capability of that Steam Deck? And now you need to get a new one.
How long when Stony Tark? Stony Tark. Wow, Stony Tark. Oh, he's
Tony Tark.
Tony Stark. Like when he was switching out his stuff because it kept on burning out, and then he found like a new element or something. It's kind of like the same premise.
Yeah, there you go.
Please sit on my face. But yeah. If they did that, it's not. It's more profitable just to come out with another version.
I know.
That's why they don't do it. But yeah, I know you know. I don't mean to be patronizing, but
planned obsolescence is a bitch.
That I can never think of. I can never think of the phrase "planned obsolescence" ever. Hero with 100 because I repeated planned obsolescence.
Planned obsolescence.
Wow. But
planned obsolescence, like the light bulb and shit.
Here, Prophet over here is saying that the Ally X makes no sense at all. I'm okay. I know I just said I think this is a good thing because it's competition for the handheld market and it forces innovation.
Right.
At the same time, I also made a comment in the production meeting that I don't think we're going to have very many more Xbox consoles. I think this might be the last one, if not the next one.
Liar.
And I say that because you have Game Pass. Game Pass, first of all, is a Microsoft product. Therefore, it's also an Xbox product. And if anybody else has noticed, everything that's been coming out on the Xbox has also been getting released to PC immediately. They don't care about their console people. They don't, because this Game Pass, everything is coming out for free on Game Pass as well. You pay a monthly subscription.
Multi-pass.
You pay your monthly subscription for Game Pass and you get some brand new release games or damn near brand new release games every month.
Yeah.
So why would they keep spending money on R&D for a new console every
just like the
7 years and just flip out the games onto the PC?
Noted, taken. Yes.
What are you guys' thoughts?
I already gave mine. So they already gave his too, honestly, right?
Yeah, I'm interested to see what this Xbox turned into, but odds are I'm still not buying one. It doesn't fucking matter. So
I'm not buying it because I don't think I'll use it, to be honest with you. So I mean, why?
I mean, I'm always on here. I know a lot of the systems now you can get Discord and shit on. But...
Yes. Discord. I think I like what Xbox is doing because it's the future and they're grabbing onto it right away. Not a bad. Wait, what's going on? Oh, that was a text
outside
message.
the overlay.
Yeah.
Getting one or the other.
What happened?
I don't know what it said.
Just read the Zoom chat.
Oh, I don't have that open.
But I'm curious to hear
George?
specifically what you're saying there, Ticker. I feel like I get what you're trying to say. Oh my god.
Hold
I feel
on.
like I know what you're
Fucking chill.
I feel like I know what you're saying. It just caught my attention because I wasn't looking at that screen. But I don't want that to be true. I don't want console or the big gaming companies to just turn into software. Because I like
big butts.
Well, yes.
Which one?
Yes.
Okay.
I like, first of all, Nintendo's probably not going anywhere. They've been around for so long. I don't think they're going to go anywhere. and they're never going to release their first party titles to any other system.
Probably not. Sadly.
So I'm happy with Nintendo doing their thing, because the only franchises I really like, big franchises I care about, are honestly Zelda and Metroid, and maybe a Mario and a Donkey Kong once in a while. Outside of that, I could play those franchises from now until the end of gaming forever and be satisfied. Especially with the price that games and consoles are getting to. And I can get behind that ticker, but at the same time, I just proposed an idea that would stop you from buying a new console every 7 years. But then again, I haven't bought a new Switch since the first Switch came out, and then second of all, since the OLED came out, the OLED Switch. I'm waiting to buy the Switch too, honestly, because I'm not a huge fan of Mario Kart, so I don't give a fuck about that. The last Mario Kart I liked was on the Super Nintendo. I'm waiting for another Zelda or another Metroid to come out before I get the Switch too.
Or the movie. We waiting a while. Oh wait.
Anyways, I've said my piece. I definitely don't think the Xbox is going to do any damage to the Switch 2, but I like seeing that they're trying. Man, I love that you ran with this idea, Sora. That was great. It was so hilarious to me.
All right. So Nintendo, the Legend of Zelda series creator Shigeru Miyamoto announced that the upcoming live action has been delayed 2 months from March 2027 to May 2027. In a post on X, Miyamoto wrote, "This is Miyamoto. For production reasons, we are changing the release date of the live action film, The Legend of Zelda, to May 7th, 2027. It will be some weeks later than the release timing we originally announced, and we will take that extra time to make the film as good as it can be. Thank you for your patience." So there might be a lot of reasons here. The rumor mill is just swinging around this fucking movie. And if they do what I think they're going to do, I'm going to be riding Hero's ass like it's Pride Month all year long. Because this is going to be fucking great. Like, it just writes itself. So the reason why the slide says The Legend of Zelda is in a different castle, wait, I thought that was a Peach thing, 2027, what the fuck, is because the rumor mill is going around that Zelda is going to be a transgender female playing the character. So I love this more than anything, because Hero slobs on the knob of 3 fucking games: Mario, Metroid, and fucking Zelda games.
True.
So if Zelda is a fucking dude in a dress, that, by the way, she looks exactly like Zelda. I'm just gonna fucking say. So just totally does. I am going to ride Hero's ass till the end of this fucking show when we're 80 fucking years old and saying, "Oh, you like a game? Do you know Zelda's a fucking dude?" And I'm just going to fucking do that to your ass the whole fucking time. Like double fisting that shit, bro. Just it's going to be great. It's going to be fucking great. But yeah,
I don't think it's going to be as great as you think it's going to be.
To pitch this in no other good way to segue, how do you feel about this, Hero? I know you're fucking loving it.
I'm finding this absolutely hilarious. The I'm gonna give Kaori the credit because Kaori was the one that like
it's a rumor.
I'd already seen the rumor, but I opted to not even say anything about it because I didn't think there was enough information in this rumor to even pretend to bring it to the production meeting.
Yeah, it's just a fucking rumor. Yeah.
Hey, look at this. And credit where credit's due. She looks for all kinds of gaming and entertainment news. So thank you, Kaori.
Kaori does a great job, though. By the way.
But
giggity, giggity, giggity.
When
Wrong
I
button.
decided, wow. But I decided to dig deeper into this story because Kaori brought it to.
I bet you're digging deeper into the story.
Because Kaori brought it to the light.
You like going deep into this story. I can tell you that much. It just
First
fucking
of
writes
all-
itself. It's going to be like this the whole 5 minutes. It's going to be like this the whole time.
I'm sure. The rumor mills spun up at exactly the same time.
Mm-hmm.
All the news outlets published these articles at exactly the same time.
Mm-hmm.
There's this little the normal person, or I should say the average person surfing the internet and social media will not know this. Good Lord, are you trying to catch a cock, Soda?
I was yawning. Thank you.
Sorry.
You want to stick one in there? Go ahead.
Well, there's a clip. Thank you.
Most average people surfing social media and the internet are not going to know this, but all the journalists, all the news networks, all the internet news sites, they all talk in the same channels on the back end. They're all in the same Discord servers. They're all in the same Slack servers. They're all in the same Messenger clients. And they're all
It's all the same fucking lines too. Like they use the same.
Exactly. I noticed almost immediately it was the same article published 72 fucking times.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody somewhere saw this actor, whatever you want to call them.
Actor's a uniform tool, so even if you're female or male,
I like how you said uniform tool. But the actor cosplayed Princess Zelda once. There are plenty of cosplayers out there that do what Oni liked to call crossplay, where they cosplayed a character of the opposite gender.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen men cosplaying Zelda and women cosplaying Link a lot, so it didn't bother me any to see.
Like Peter Pan was always cosplayed by females.
Yep.
I'm not sure if you remember Sandy Duncan, but she played Peter Pan on Broadway or something like that.
A lot, and for a long time. I remember the name. Yeah. But I'll say this: it didn't bother me to see this person. I can't remember their name, so forgive me. It didn't bother me to see them cosplaying Zelda. It looked decent, but there was enough of a to me. She personified the Nintendo 64 graphical representation of Princess Zelda very well.
Yeah, it was well done. I'm not gonna lie.
But the current version of Princess Zelda, not a good match from the current generation. It's not a good match. She's a short-haired character and she's got a British accent. So, I don't think it'd be a good pick. However, it is just a rumor, and it's just a bunch of journalists that desperately want Nintendo to listen to them. They feel like if they say it often enough, that Nintendo is going to be like, hey, the fans want this.
Right.
I'm going to be honest, no fan really is even considering this. It's not that they don't want it. It's not that they care that it's a trans person. It's not. No actual fan is asking for this.
I want this to happen so bad. That's bullshit.
I will say probably 90%
Just
of the
to
fans
fuck with
out
you,
there,
I can't wait for it to happen.
90% of the fans out there that are looking at this situation are asking, why are we making a live action movie of this?
Because there's money to be made.
And
money.
I know that's the answer. I do. But
give us some fucking money.
Nintendo is trying to get their cinematic universe.
Who's that? Is that a new character? I don't know what the fuck that is in the chat.
What? That's me. It says whoa, dude.
No, on the top.
Oh no, that's smart ass white boy TV. That's my old Twitch.
Oh, okay.
I switched it for a short amount of time.
I just I just don't think I don't think a live action Zelda is a good idea. I feel like it should be animated like the Mario movie was.
Oh, okay.
If honestly, of all of their franchises and all of their IPs that they have, Zelda's probably the best one to try to bring to a live action now. It's probably the most realistic. It's probably the most realistic that they can do that with.
Right.
But there's a lot of concepts in there that I just don't see happening. But yeah, I feel like that rumor is a nothing burger. I don't really think there's a lot of merit to the rumor because Nintendo hasn't put out a casting list.
Right.
Everybody join me in prayer. Please, Lord, let this be true. I really want this to be true to ruin a part of Hero's childhood. Nothing would make me happier than this to be true, so I can mention it on every show that he mentions Nintendo. Amen.
You know, I think I can think of I can think of one thing that would make you happier.
Whoa.
Yeah, if you say it, I'm kicking you off.
No, I'm not going there.
Okay.
I'm not going there.
What were you implying?
Right.
How about the epic downfall and collapse of Angry Joe on a live stream?
Ah, thank you. I immediately was going for something else. Okay, good.
I know
You're
you
lucky.
were because I feel like I know what you were thinking.
I was like, oh my god, don't do that. Ruin my life.
or I think something I can probably think.
Yeah,
of.
The downfall. It doesn't matter because I don't even see his content.
Yeah, I don't anymore either. I don't see any of his stuff pop up in any of my feeds.
He's still around, but I mean,
yeah.
I think he's.
But I could think of another. I could think of another one.
Yankees winning the World Series.
No.
That might make you happy too, but I don't think you make a big deal about it. I don't think you make that big of a deal.
The Houston
about
Astros dissolving the whole team and never existing again.
No, that just give you ammunition to throw at Soda on daily basis.
Tom Holland for Link? What?
Tom
That is what? No,
I don't see that. No.
I might cry.
He's not pretty enough. I mean, he's pretty, but he's not, feminine enough, I guess.
No. Ezra Miller, maybe.
See that even if there was a shot at that, I think he's way too old for that now.
That's
how old is
yeah.
How old is Tom Holland?
He's 48.
29.
Yeah. What?
20. Born in 96.
Oh.
Tom Holland, Spider-Man.
Maybe.
Score a Yankee game. While I'm on there, might as well just check, man.
But
Score a Yankee
Kaori.
game.
Thank you for that information, Kaori. More rumors. I think another absolute epic celebration moment for you that would make you unbearably happy and annoyingly so.
Let me put the drum roll. Let me set up the drum roll really quick. Okay, go ahead.
Something terrible happening to Mike Sims.
That would be something for you, right? I don't care about people that are not here anymore.
Okay, fair. But
you know how I feel about that. It's like I'm done. You're out. I'm good.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. That was a swing and a miss.
It's okay. It was a good effort. Good effort. I mean, you're dropping from a B- to a C+ now with your effort this week, but it's okay. I'm just fucking with you.
That was a swing and a miss. Okay. I think I think I was better off with
you going
with
out on
Eggie.
a limb. I appreciate you going out on a limb, taking those risks. I love it when we take risks here, and you know.
Fat chicks need love too.
Yeah.
True.
Right.
But they gotta pay.
I have a bit of a petty / revenge streak when it comes to people that harm those that I care about. So
I appreciate you for doing that. That's why I love you guys. Yeah. When that happens, it's just like I've learned a lot. Like the old me would be like, you know what? I'm gonna go after you fucking every day and make your life a living hell. Like I used to, I was fucking evil, like flat out. Fuck you gonna try to fuck with lagging out. You try to fuck. I'm just gonna go flat out after you and ride you until like make you wish you never fucking knew me. So, but yeah. I forgot about that emoji. Did me think? Did me in deep thought, which never happens. Everything's very impulsive. So this is a line I use all the time. Where is it? Damn it! Not fat chicks need love too.
I like where this is going.
Nope, that's not it. Not why are you still here? You must be a parking ticket. You got fine written all over you. I don't know where that is. Anyway. Fast giggity, slow giggity. Who else but Quagmire?
God damn.
Let's have sex.
Give that man some milk. Hell yeah.
In a bag.
Feed me.
Those big mommy milkers.
Okay. Wow, that hurt. Moving on. We having too much fun tonight.
Yeah, this one also's kind of been beat to death. Let's let's move on.
The fantastic flop. The Invisible Woman, please sit on my face. I should do the robot one.
Wow.
Invisible Woman, please sit on my face.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah. This is fucking gay. Speaking of gay, Kimmy, you're gonna like this. You like gay shit.
Sounds right.
Yeah, that goes. Hardly. Grant Curtis, one of the producers of the upcoming Fantastic Four First Steps, affirmed that Sue Storm is now the leader of Fantastic Four in the film. In a lengthy interview with, was it Collider? Collider. Okay. Collider. Yeah. Curtis stated that if you go back through the comics, you realize that Sue Storm is arguably the leader of the Fantastic Four because without Sue Storm, everything falls apart. Because I want a leader that has a bad guy superpower, which is turning invisible and having force fields.
Right.
Well.
Yeah, because she's just right. And of course, isn't she the smartest person in the world? Wait, I'm sorry. That's Reed Richards.
Right?
Your superpower is that you're a fucking hot chick that turns invisible. That's the dumbest power for a hot chick that I've ever seen in fucking comics. I'm ripping on. It's dumb. I'm sorry, it's dumb.
I'll do
you got a
better.
nice set of tits. You got blonde hair. You're fucking hot. A nice fur mask, and your power is invisibility. And you're a fucking leader. Fuck you, bitch. You sit there behind the thing and you suck my dick. That's what you do. Go ahead. That's what Sue Storm. Sue Storm is not a leader. She's not a leader of anything. She's a leader like sitting on the toilet and peeing. That's her fucking leadership capability. Go ahead.
Damn. I'll do you one better. Stupidest superpower for a hot chick? Well, I don't know if I'd say hot chick. The stretching powers. The stretching powers. Because who has stretching powers? Out of curiosity.
Mr. Plastic Man.
Mr. Fantastic. You were right.
Yeah, Plastic Man, Mr. Fantastic, yeah.
Yeah, the Mr. Fantastic. Who else has that power?
Stretch Armstrong.
Right.
Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel.
Oh, that she does, doesn't she? Yeah.
Her original power.
Yeah, but you could do things with
stretching. Stretching.
What are you talking about?
Soda does.
What woman wants that super? Never mind.
Wow. No, there's some women that want to stretch back. That's a totally different conversation for another
roll
time.
her up in a ball and just,
Wow.
Don't get my mind wandering on this subject.
Wow. It doesn't take much to push you to that point, Soto.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, if you really want to get down to it, those dolls.
Oh, the real dolls?
But anyways, to actually get back to the topic at hand, I know where this producer was going. He got it all fucking wrong, though. First of all, Sue Storm has been the leader of the Fantastic Four a couple of times. But it's because it's following the storyline where Reed Richards turned evil in the comics. Also, she did pick up leadership positions in the Fantastic Four a couple of times.
She's gay.
But it's because of her relationship with Reed Richards. It's because she understands him being married to him. There have been a lot of times where they're related. There's a reason why the Fantastic Four was called the First Family. They were the original family superhero team. They were in the comics in like the 60s or whatever it is, way back when. It just, yes, but no, unless you're looking at recent comics, because in recent comics, they bastardize the Fantastic Four and make Sue Storm the leader and turn Reed Richards into, well, they made him sit in the cuck chair. That is, it's just, it's looking like it's going to be a girl boss movie because they also have female Silver Surfer. We already freaking jumped all over that shit. Why is it
most powerful characters in the Marvel universe? Hands down, Scarlet Witch, one of the most powerful, and Captain Marvel. Those are like one of the two most powerful characters. They're legitimate fucking characters. They're good, well-written characters.
Not Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel in the MCU of 100%. Yes, she is.
In the original Captain Marvel, absolutely. When Captain Marvel was the dude before.
No, the female I'm talking about.
Yeah. In the MCU, I'll give you that because they girl bossed her.
They established that character to be powerful from the beginning, though.
Yeah. They girl bossed her, and that's why.
Okay, but I don't have a problem with that because it kind of worked with the story. So
yeah,
I like Scarlet Witch's arc as well. She was powerful in the comics as well as powerful in the MCU. You can also argue Phoenix, Jean Grey, same thing. Legitimate, strong female characters and not OPing them.
The Phoenix is absolutely
Jean Grey is too.
Yeah.
But she don't realize it.
The Phoenix.
She's got the mental gatekeeping in her head, but
there's a handful of different explanations for that one. Some say that Professor. Well, some of them involve Professor Xavier blocking off and all that stuff.
Right. My point is they're girl bossing Sue Storm for no reason but the girl bosser. That's what I have a problem with. I have no problem with strong female characters. I love strong females. In real life, fictional life, fine. All day. I like it.
Oh, dude.
But don't redevelop a character, because I always talk about this, story development and character development. Don't do that to pander to a particular flavor of the month, so to speak, or like political ideology. Don't do that.
No.
Because you're going to ruin a character. People are going to forget about the character in 5 years. Like, oh, Sue Storm. Yeah, no one cares. It's Sue Storm. No one gives a shit. I know her as the Invisible Woman. It's gay.
A lot of that is Marvel's fault as it is, because how many times have they tried to do Fantastic Four?
3 or 4 times, and like the first one was fine, and then they fucked it up.
And as on the topic of the Silver Surfer, I am mad that it's not Norrin Rad. Norrin Rad Silver Surfer is a phenomenal character because in his own right, he had a character
616.
Well, yes, he is 616 Silver Surfer.
But the female is not. It's a different timeline.
Correct.
And you're not fine with that?
I'm mad well, 2 reasons I'm mad is, 1, she looks like ass. The character,
does she look like the T1000 from Terminator 2 or something like that?
Yes,
is that the problem?
The quality is
Gotcha.
the T1000 look. If you look at the Silver Surfer from 2011, okay.
How do you make a silver character not look like anything but a silver? Like there's nothing you can do. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Have a point because I don't know how that works. I don't know the design element. But why? Hold on. Yes, you do. I know you've established this many times, actually. You've talked about this before. But why is the one from 2011, why is the Silver Surfer from 2011, I think it was, why does he look better? He looks phenomenal.
It's, without getting into a complete full diatribe, it's all about the environment mapping and what they're picking there. So you have a Silver Surfer, you have to reflect him off what his environment is. So if they're doing it in a pseudo environment that you can't see, what they're establishing a reflection. For instance, if I have a purple background behind me and I'm made of silver, you're going to see that purple background.
Right.
Silver Surfer in space, there's no sun established. He's going to look darker. You're not going to see him, or you're not going to see her. What they do, different reflection environment, set that up so she doesn't look like she belongs in the environment. That's why it looks like shit.
Yeah.
So they're like a really light and dark environment is going to look very different from a very dark environment. Whatever's reflecting around you, that's why it looks like shit.
They
in layman terms.
They executed so much better with the past versions. That's why I say that. But
yeah, you would have an argument if you can see a difference in there. That's probably why. The technique's different. It's not that the technology. It's an easy thing to do. It's an easy thing to fuck up. Obviously,
that's the design flaw that bugs me about her. But also from a story element, I get it. They're doing the alternate universe. I can give credit where credit's due, but the female Silver Surfer in continuity in story is because of Norrin Rad's girlfriend. In one of the alternate universes, Norrin Rad and his girlfriend together are the Silver Surfer. Their powers didn't work with them separate. There was a story reason for it. It existed for all of 2 issues and then moved on. Their reasoning for using her is more what bothers me than the fact that they're using her at all. It's they're doing it because you can see in the teaser trailers, all the trailers, they're using her specifically so that Sue Storm and the female Silver Surfer can have their girl boss moment. Are you the protectors of this world? And then Sue Storm responds with, "Yes, we are." What? Bitch, why don't you let Reed talk?
Yeah, I mean, you're not the leader in this group.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what bugs me about that. It's the reasoning behind them choosing that. You could easily get away with using the female Silver Surfer in this one, but they already released the freaking, what is it, the end credit scene where the Fantastic Four come to the base, the MCU base universe that they're showing on screen. I will say that Galactus looks fucking awesome, comic book accurate, and looks amazing.
Oh, he is not comic book accurate.
Uh-oh.
No, he is not.
Too small?
He's way too small. Not that size matters. And I'm far be it from me to mention about size.
Let me.
I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead. I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
You probably know exactly where I'm going with it, but not probably the exact way I'll say it. So.
No, you're gonna take longer to say it, but go ahead.
Remember what you said about Phoenix? You know, Jean Grey Phoenix being one of the most powerful entities in the MCU or whatever. Well, not necessarily MCU. We haven't seen that one yet. But as far as the Marvel universe, one of the most powerful entities is the Phoenix. Jean Grey Phoenix. Addendum to that, the Phoenix Force, which is what makes up the Phoenix. The Phoenix Force is a cosmic entity.
Right.
Galactus is also a cosmic entity. Very powerful.
Galactus is a race of huge giants. Like they're supposed to be right, and they're born inside of planets, and the planets explode. I mean, they established a whole movie on it.
Yeah, you're talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. It's weird how they did it, but okay, way too small. I'll give you that. But here's an ability of Galactus from the comics, being a cosmic entity. To coin a phrase, or to use a phrase that I don't usually use on this podcast, Galactus is a size degenerate. He could be as big or as small as he fucking wants to be. It's been shown in the comics.
That's the hugest fucking cop-out for a Galactus argument I've heard. Oh, that's a really nice water bottle. Why don't you show everybody?
Yes, ice shakers. I still have my lagging out one.
That's awesome.
I should bring it. You know what?
It's huge.
I got another one of these things.
It's huge.
Give him some practice.
Is it huge? It's huge. But anyways,
I'm gonna do this.
I don't know. They're written in different scales, is what you're talking about in the comics as well.
Yeah,
layers. Whatever. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
They've explained some weirdness behind his.
Because he's going to go on for an
powers.
hour and a half, Soda. You know that.
Well, yeah. Or you started it.
You keep interrupting. That's why.
But,
Yeah,
I think I'll never fucking learn. Go ahead.
But they've used, for whatever reason, they've used alternate sizes for Galactus in the comics, and they explain it away as he's got cosmic powers to resize himself.
No, you're trying to frame a panel, and you can't do it unless you change the scale. Just fucking say it. Everyone knows it.
I'm not a comic book artist, so I didn't.
No,
think
them,
of that.
not you, them. And I'm just like, yeah, just say you can't frame the shot properly, so you make up a fucking story about it. Like we all know that's what you're doing, because that's what I would do.
And it's a context, or it's an ability, or not ability. That's a thing that I didn't consider until you said it. So yeah, actually that makes perfect sense. And
talk to the story development guy.
I was thinking, I'll be honest, I was thinking about the size scale when they show him fucking walking through the city. I was like, isn't that kind of small in comparison to seeing him able to fucking open his mouth and swallow Earth whole?
I mean, I wish I had that power to make parts of my body bigger. I'm just saying.
Giggity.
Dear Lord, let me have the Galactus power to make parts of my body larger. Amen.
Well, he won't get any for a different reason now.
Well, God has answered a lot of my prayers lately. I'm just saying he's pretty awesome. Not to force my religion on anybody else.
I will say we've been blessed, bro.
Yes, we have been. Yes, we have been.
By who?
Anyways.
I don't know. I just want to congratulate Soda for not ripping on women tonight on the live. So we appreciate it.
Oh, wow. I haven't.
Now you started it. He's going to fucking do it now, dude.
No.
You reminded him.
Yeah.
I'm good for now. Maybe
I'm good for now. I'm not
good
bitter.
where I want to be.
I'm not bitter tonight. I'll be bitter tomorrow on Discord.
Right.
If you want to see how bitter Soda gets on Discord, check us out.
Segment.
New segment. The Soda Hates Women segment. This week, Sue Storm. And he writes a letter.
I think
Dear
you
Sue
hated
Storm.
on her, no.
Oh, yeah, I think I did.
You did go ham on that one.
I said I was gonna go ham on some of that. I find it fucking pretentious and stupid. It's like saying things leader. It's like no, you're not. You're a team version of the fucking Hulk. Shut the fuck up and sit down.
I just want to see. I mean, how many times have they tried this?
I still had another sticker. I was like, shit, I could use this.
There you go.
That is true.
And then you have the Flamer. It's like the worst group. It's like the group is horrible. Like the guy's the smartest man in the world, and his superpower is stretchiness. Like you're horrible too.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of a weird power.
That whole team is a dumpster fire, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah. The other problem that I have with what I've heard is that they're going with a kinder, gentler Johnny Storm. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
No, Johnny Storm's a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to get away from the womanizer concept around Johnny Storm, and I'm like, that's gonna destroy the character. He's a fucking young, brash, hot-headed character.
He's a fucking dick.
Yeah, he, that just that's gonna ruin the character. 1, 2. How are you going to have the crazy back and forth commentary between Johnny Storm and Peter Parker when they have their team up movie? Not that they're ever going to do that, but
no.
But that's happened so many times in the comics, and it is so fucking awesome and hilarious. It's like watching Deadpool and Spider-Man.
Right, I was thinking the same thing as you were saying that. Can you imagine them? Imagine those three: Johnny Storm, Deadpool, and fucking Spider-Man. Like it'll just be all like smartassery, and nothing would get done. It's kind of like our podcast, but in the theaters. Right. Like we talk about stuff. We're like the podcast talking about nothing. That's basically what they were doing. They were like talking shit the whole time and not fighting the bad guys. Be fucking hilarious.
And the bad guys are gonna just be standing there like so confused, like excuse me, and then all three of them are gonna look at that bad guy and be like, "Shut the fuck up, we're talking."
Like the fuck, Soda. The fuck, hero. So that's how it would totally be. Oh, my ankle's killing me. Back is killing me from carrying this podcast tonight. Jesus. Just kidding. I mean, Soda's on the phone. Soda's on the phone. Hero's wife comes in, flexes, makes muscles.
I wasn't actually on the phone. My parents came home, and then Derek came up here, and I had to yell at him about the building. And
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it looked like this the whole time.
Oh, you yelling at him? Well,
that's what it was. I was yelling at him.
Poor Soda. Poor Soda has to deal with his family.
I can imagine what you're yelling at him was like, Derek, man, we're never gonna get this shit done if you don't let us fucking just sign the goddamn.
That was pretty much what I said, and he said the same.
And you're over here saying that you were yelling at him, and meanwhile I'm thinking, I don't think this man has the heart to yell at his brother.
Well, I wasn't yelling. I was trying to explain to him, like I normally do.
He's thinking emotionally, you're thinking logically. I know how this goes.
Oh, dude. He is thinking unlogically. He's thinking like, again, somebody fucked us over when they did, and then he thinks it way too much. He takes things personal when it's business, like.
Yeah, he's thinking emotionally.
Yeah. But you can't do.
I know what you can take your mind off that. Talking about Ferguson Brothers cards.
Hell yeah! Well, that's exactly what
I know. Exactly what you're talking about.
Fucker. Anyway, guys, we are now carrying Warhammer, which is selling like crazy on eBay. So,
wow,
that's nuts.
Yeah, it's fucking. We ordered 10 of the giant wolf sets, and they're gone already. And that was less than a week. So
yeah, I bought 3 of them.
That's fine. Somebody bought 2, so somebody wanted extras. So. But yeah,
that's phenomenal. That shit's expensive.
Yeah, those were like $250.
God.
But yeah, that would, but we'd make that extra money that eBay's putting in their pocket if we would have a store, So anyway, if you guys have Pokemon, Magic, actually we got the new Magic Final Fantasy in, which has a new Chocobo in it. Apparently numbered, worth over $100,000. So anybody wants any of that, let me know. So I just go check us out on eBay or Facebook or Instagram, whatever. Just don't check out Captain Canuck because he sucks.
Captain Canuck sucks. All right.
That's it.
Check out that trivia. In Batman Arkham Asylum, what is the primary function of detective mode? Is it A, to increase Batman's combat strength, B, to scan for clues, enemies, and hidden objects, or C, to unlock new bat gadgets?
And D, to find my cock in my codpiece.
It really seals in the flavor.
Seals in the saltiness. I'm gonna go with A. I'm gonna guess A on this one.
Okay,
I locked in my answer.
I'm trying to build the poll, so if you could give me a second.
Whoa.
Let's
Yeah,
just take some Viagra.
We need soda to model for it.
Oosh, 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 oosh.
There we go.
What the fuck? That's
wow.
What kind of poll, asshole?
Oh. Whoops. My bad. About this.
Soda's pickle. Whoa.
I don't like that the character limit on this.
I don't know if he can dance. You can make the eggplant dance.
That's called a moleam in Italian. All right.
There we go. There's the poll.
There's the pole. Not the bat pole.
Okay.
Who wants to slide down my bat pole?
I mean, that's no better, Soda.
Vicky Vale. Vicky Vale. Slide down my bat pole.
Soda pickle.
Pickle soda.
Whoa. Whoa.
The new form of Pickle Rick. Pickle soda.
Pickle soda. Pickle soda really seals in the flavor.
Yeah, you do.
Check out pickle soda on lagginout.com. It tastes like this pickle. Very salty.
Could be salty.
If you want to taste disappointment, taste soda's pickle.
That's
Jesus.
pretty accurate.
.com. Okay. Should I put the answer or do you want us to wait?
Man, we only got... let me rephrase that. Man, the votes are split 50-50, guys.
There you go. You're learning.
Half of
2
y'all
votes
think
only.
it's search for clues. The other half y'all thinks it's unlocking gadgets.
I'll lock a gadget. It's my penis pump.
I wrote the question, so no.
You wrote the question.
Oh, snap. Oh, crap.
Prophet has picked C. As in CD's nuts.
60% of you guys think it's search for clues. The other
It's searching for
40%
clues.
are unlocking gadgets.
I am not Scooby-Doo.
No. You're Velma.
Zoinks.
That racist bitch.
Hey, I like the show. I know you guys fucking hate on it, but it was actually
That's fucking stupid. It should have been its own thing without the Scooby-Doo label on it.
I don't think it has Scooby-Doo. It just says Velma.
No. It's but it was the branding. That's what made it stupid to me. If it was its own thing, like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, or its own thing, like
Right.
what was that? What was that? Robot Chicken. That would have been a perfect spot for it. Put it in Robot Chicken.
Right.
All right, 60% of y'all think it's search for clues.
All right. I'm going to reveal the
40%
answer in about 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Alrighty. Let's hit that drum roll, Chief.
Yeah, let's hit the drum roll. Now he's a producer. Okay.
Why would the
I'm fucking with you all night. I just want to let everyone know Hero has like the greatest sense of humor and he doesn't take anything I say seriously because he'll just tell me to go fuck off. All right, and the answer is...
Well, if it's not me telling you to fuck off, it's Soda.
It's true, and it's warranted. To scan for clues, enemies, and hidden objects.
Yep.
What was that, C?
That was B.
B. So congratulations, if you pick B, you win nothing. Make sure you check out Kiori on 8:30 p.m. on Wednesdays as she plays Star Wars Awakening of the Clone Wars. Beautiful logo. Old lightsaber drawings there, concept drawings there.
Oh, yeah.
You also want to check out Thursday, 7:30, where Mariner, Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, where Mariner will be playing Satisfactory.
Satisfaction.
And here's a big QR code that's like right in the middle of everything. It's awesome. Don't forget also, because Hero does a podcast with Mariner called Stream of Consciousness. They also do that on Mariner's channel as well.
We just started co-streaming that on our own channel on Tuesdays.
Oh, and now we're doing that on Tuesday. Okay, we need a slide for that. Winry?
There you go.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm not joking. I really need a slide for that.
The Stream of Consciousness, we just started what myself and Mariner have coined to be season 3 of it. It's a deep dive into the lore behind The Legend of Zelda.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And how she was transgender?
You don't need it to happen because you're just rolling with the jokes anyway.
I'm willing it into existence at this point.
There's a funny story about that one, actually.
Okay.
So in the Nintendo 64...
Imagine if like Zelda was a girl. I mean, just imagine that. It'd be crazy.
So in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, when Link is thrown 7 years into the future, Princess Zelda, she grows up, Princess Zelda, but in order to hide from Ganondorf, she conceals herself as a male ninja known as Sheik.
That's a man, baby.
She disguises herself as a man.
Wow.
And there were a lot of fan theories that say that she did it with magic, so she actually was a man when she was the
Finally,
ninja.
I'm not getting periods and I can stand when I pee. Thank God.
But anyways, enough of that weirdness.
What about Soda and Maya? What are you guys doing?
Nothing. Yeah, but I moved it. We're waiting on something.
Okay, cool.
Patiently.
Waiting for schedules to straighten out. Gotcha.
That too.
Check out lagginout.com. We're going to have our own standalone store where you can buy great merch. Kind of like someone noticed before that there is a bust or a mannequin. It says American Gamer on it. One of my designs right there. Mm-hmm. And there's my dad's rosary on there too, so it's super protected. But yeah, so we have a lot of that stuff. We might be coming out with a Doge shirt, Department of Gaming Entertainment. We might be coming out with that. We thought that we're gonna have a very unique shirt with that. We thought it would be funny, and if you don't like buying it, don't buy it. But we think it's funny. We don't give a shit. We'll buy it. You also want to check out the latest articles and written content there. I think the Mariner and Corenzo and Hero, yeah, that's all three of them, right? Are doing a fantastic job with that. Is there anyone else working on it? Just three of each, right?
Kiori
as well.
Well, yeah, Kiori does help too.
Yeah. But, so great job to you guys.
Fear and Death started helping out by checking functionality of the website and
fantastic.
Spot checking. So
yeah, we've been doing a lot of stuff. We're going to have some great stuff and content that you would normally see on a podcast or on a stream. maybe some insider information. If I can get some interviews going, maybe get some famous people coming on the show that people claim to say that they know. So maybe Eric July, like we try to get some people.
Oh, we forgot to follow up on that. So that's been lost in the sauce, by the way.
Yeah, we were doing so many things. We're so busy. We're the hardest working people in gaming entertainment. We can't help it. I mean, when you're building an empire, you're going to break some eggs. Same. Make an omelet, break some eggs, whatever. I don't know how it goes. Whatever. I'm tired. I have not stopped since like 7:30 this morning. So that's
been a long day.
Driving to work, driving back, going to the dry cleaners, coming back, and then prepping for the show, getting late for the show, starting the show. And I said, I'm going to take an energy drink. Never took it. So I'm about to crash. So I love doing the show, but I'm so fucking tired right now, to be honest with you.
Well,
check us out on YouTube and watch all the hate comments on one of our stuff. If not, that's cool too. Here's all our social media outlets. What are you going to say? You going to say something, Hero?
Well, I was saying you've been running ragged the past couple of weeks, so we might be shutting down. We might be shutting down early tonight.
Yeah, and everyone's like, "Go get some sleep. Stop working so hard." So it's the summer camp kills me. It's like I have to do a full month of it. So usually I'll do 2 weeks, get a week off. Oh, do a week, get a week off. But I'm doing like 4 or 5 weeks in a row this year. So I want to make extra money because I want to have a lot of fun. You guys are coming here early in August. I'm going to be out of town late August. So I need some extra green around just in case. I just like to have a little bit extra, just a little bit extra. So I took an extra week this year. So I'll have that extra cash, even though I do have it. Fear of going without. I don't know why I still think like that, but I always think I'm going to run out of money, but I don't because I know how to budget. And I don't really buy. I'm pretty low maintenance. You guys know that.
Yeah.
A lot of people know. It's like, what do you want? I'm like, nothing. A purple lightsaber. That's really it. Very low maintenance. Probably the only thing I'll probably save for is a house now, and I got almost 20 grand for that now. So, but yeah, tell your friends, tell your enemies if they don't like our attitude, they can go fuck themselves. And you want to do it as a revenge thing, go check out this link, and maybe we'll do Chieftain breaks bad news, and I'll call them with some bad news that you want me to tell them. We can do that as a charge. Kind of like Vimeo. You don't want to do it with Hero. It's like, yeah, hey dude, I hope you're having a great day, but yeah, your wife's leaving you. Have a great day. And hangs up.
That's probably the worst way to present it.
No, the worst way is your wife's leaving you for me. Have a great day. That's the worst way to do it.
That is the worst way to do it. I'll give you that.
Here's the flying QR code. And that's all we have. Yay.
Yeah.
Actually, don't look bad tonight. I'm happy. The chin hair helps to give me like a fake jawline. Kind of fake. I look a little douchey, but fine.
New song I just released. Groove is in the heart. Thanks for the stream. Night Gang. Thanks for the sub. Soda. Yeah. I still look a little toasty from last Sunday.
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play his music.
Yeah, play it now.
There we go. We'll play it out.
Groove is in the heart.
The chills that you spill up my back keep me filled with satisfaction when we're done. Satisfaction of what's to come. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another.
You know that's right.
Your groove, I do deeply dig. No walls, only the bridge. My supper dish, my succotash wish.
Sing it, baby.
I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart.
Astronomical.
Groove is in the heart.
Hit me. Watch out.
Go soda, go soda, go soda, go soda, go soda. Go soda, go soda, go soda.
The death of Hula Groove moves us to Ding Hoop. We're gonna groove to Horton. Here's a
What's funny is that dance actually is very fitting for this song.
Right?
No, I couldn't ask for
Concentrating.
DJ Soul is on the road. I've been told he can't be sold. He's not vicious or
On that note,
just a lovely and delicious.
this is Soda. This is Hero. I'm Chieftain. We're signing off and lagging out. We'll see you next week.
Night, guys.
Feeling kinda high like a Hendrix haze. Music makes motion, moves like a maze. All inside of me, especially hooked to the rhythm where I wanna be. Flowing, glowing with electric eyes. You dip to the dive, baby, you'll realize. Baby, you see the funky side of me. Baby, you see that rhythm is the key. Get with it, can't think, quit it, stomp on the stoop when I hear a funk loop. Playing Pied Piper, follow what's true. Baby, just